Don't say that. Hello, everyone. This is April Showers and Lady of Leisure, and anyone else that would like to join the panel. And so we are going to give people a few minutes um, to come in, and let me show the video.
Wanna get you right now. It's take me like bomb. Heart gon' speed so God splash on my plate. Wanna get you down job.
Okay. Courtney Love, um,
Hi, Courtney.
thank you. We're glad to have you. This is the link uh, that's up, and Lady of Leisure was in on the conference call,
The status hearing.
the
Yeah, the
status
conference
hearing.
call
Yeah, well,
of
the
R.
status
Kelly.
hearing,
Hey,
and
K Sierra.
so what I am gathering from what everybody has been posting is that um, Steve Steve was trying to explain or air the dirty laundry out. Um, Nicole did not introduce herself, so the judge told her she needs to introduce herself, and then he did. I guess she asked R. Kelly, did he want only those two judges representing him? And he said yes. And so, um,
Oh,
and
no. He
also,
didn't say
he,
yes. He Gail Kinged her ass. He said, absolutely.
yeah.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so, from what I'm gathering is, you know, Steve did not feel like,
Hey, Robert.
hey,
Thanks for coming
Robert,
back.
Sabrina, um, he was saying, they didn't have the experience, and a lot of people did say that Nicole, didn't introduce herself, and then they talked about Steve saying it was nice to work for the prosecution, and of course, everybody is taking that wrong. That is common courtesy to acknowledge the prosecuting side. Okay, so Lady Alicia, go ahead.
Oh, gee. What's left?
No,
It was, the call was just a shit show, as, I knew it would be. Uh, the question, I guess, that we all had yesterday was the judge going to allow Steve Greenberg and Mr. Leonard to withdraw so close to the trial? I really didn't know. I thought it could go either way. I really didn't know. But they said they wanted to withdraw. Uh, Farinella jumped in, introduced himself. He says, Your Honor, uh, Mr. Kelly actually terminated Mr. Greenberg and Mr. Leonard last week. And Greenberg said, We got a letter from someone claiming to be power of attorney for Mr. Kelly. When we reached out to Mr. Kelly, he wouldn't speak with us. We went to see him twice. No, he said, he wouldn't speak with us. He said, then I got an email from Mr. Kelly after we filed the withdrawal motion. And we went to see Mr. Kelly again. And again, Mr. Kelly refused to see us. Greenberg went on to tell the judge that, it was an impossible situation for he and Leonard, that, these two attorneys, speaking of Nicole Brown Beckham and Thomas Farinella, he was telling the judge that these two attorneys had no federal trial experience, but that they were demanding, uh, roles in the trial. One of them wanted to open, one of them wanted to close. They wanted more powerful roles in the trial. And he said, Your Honor, that's just not possible. It's only two. Somebody opens, somebody closes.
Right.
He then went on to say that one of the attorneys had some mental issues.
Wow.
Ooh, I was dead when he said that.
Wow.
He said one of the attorneys had some mental health issues. Now, Greenberg did not name this attorney, but the dumb bitch raised her hand. He said one of the attorney had some mental health issues where they break down when they are under pressure. They can't deal with pressure. Greenberg said it was public knowledge. Okay. Nicole then jumps in and says, that's not fair. I was dead. She said, that's not fair. The judge said, wait, who are you? Introduce yourself. She went on to explain, the judge went on to explain basic protocol to Nicole of being in the courtroom. You have to identify yourself so that the court reporter, can have an accurate report of who's saying what in the courtroom. Now, damn, you're an attorney. You don't have to have practice in a federal courtroom. You don't have to have had a federal case to know basic protocol. Okay.
Hey, Queen Christy. Okay,
She
continue.
interrupted. Hey, Queen Chrissy. Nicole interrupted a couple of times again without, introducing herself. Um, the judge again had to, slap on her little hand. And it was really sad because whether or not, Nicole actually really just proved Greenberg's point. These people have no freaking experience. But Farinella went on to say, Judge, we're going to be, we're going to be representing Mr. Kelly. It won't change anything. We're ready to go to trial. It's not going to, there won't be, a delay. We're ready to go to trial. I just don't understand how they're ready to go to trial when Nicole just actually filed her appearance in the case about a month ago, not even a month ago. Because there was a big deal about her getting discovery. The prosecution would not allow her to see the discovery because she was not an official attorney on Robert's case. And then they tried to argue the point, and the judge was like, what is the big deal about her just filing an appearance?
Okay.
So she did file the appearance to be on the case. Now you went from not even being on the case
yeah,
3 weeks ago to taking over the whole damn case. That's insane to me.
yeah, yeah.
But Greenberg is trying to explain why they want out. The judge is like, oh my God, I cannot believe this motherfucker is standing up here saying all this shit in open court. He must think he on bed bug show or something in the basement somewhere. But this is not the time and the place. So she tells Greenberg, look, put it in a motion or put it in put it in a motion, a sealed motion, just put it all in a motion. So, they go on to say that they're going to set a date for the pretrial conference, that R. Kelly is going to be moved to New York by August 9th. And the prosecution said that R. Kelly's attorneys had requested that he stay in Chicago as long as possible, as close to that August 9th date as possible, and that they had no problem with that, and they had relayed that information to the marshals who will be transporting him. Um, R. Kelly was on the call when the judge asked R. Kelly if he, in the midst of the bickering, the back and forth, and Nicole dumbass just popping in, the judge said, hold on. She asked Robert, Mr. Kelly, are these your wishes? He Gail King the ass. He said, absolutely, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am. So, they went through the little motions of saying when they were going to set the pretrial conference and asking about, you know, the prosecution scheduling his transportation to New York. They wind everything up. The judge asked if there's anything further, if anyone wanted to say anything. Nicole kept talking about some goddamn motion she wanted to file. The judge was like, I'm not understanding, but there's a lemonade schedule for that, which again, any goddamn lawyer would know.
Okay.
She says, but if you want to file a motion, you can surely file any motion you want. R. Kelly then says, yes, I got something to say. It, he had sense enough to introduce himself on the call, but Nicole didn't. He said, it's Mr. Kelly, Your Honor. I would like to speak. First of all, I want to thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. Judge Johnny say, hold on, partner, not so goddamn quick, because I don't think I gave you that opportunity. You have 4 attorneys. Have you discussed speaking today with your attorneys? He said, yes. Nicole again jumps in and says, Your Honor, can I voir dire him? She said, no, we're not doing that. Those are her words. No, we're not doing that. She again explains to Robert that, he has 4 attorneys, that's there to, she said, at this point, you have 4 attorneys. Because they, at that point, they hadn't agreed to allow Greenberg and Leonard to withdraw at that point in the call. She says, you have 4 attorneys at this point. So I'm assuming that because he said, yeah, he had talked to his lawyers about speaking, on this call. And I'm assuming that was a damn lie. He just thought that Nicole was going to roll with it. Nicole jumps in and says, Judge, can I voir dire him? Which simply means, can I question him? The judge said no. So the fact that she wanted to question him let me know she had not agreed to him speaking on that call. Because what she was going to try to ascertain, had the judge allowed her, she was going to try to ascertain what he was going to be speaking to. It was just a shit show. It was a shit show. Yeah, it was a shit show.
Okay. So Mr. Robert Keller says that Greenberg was power tripping.
First of all, Greenberg is the lead attorney. The lead attorney is like the CEO of the motherfucking company. They call the shots. It's not a power trip. It's your fucking job. It's what you do. You have to assign things to everyone. Everybody has a job. Now, whether they want that job or not, everybody has a job. And it's Greenberg's responsibility to allocate that work to the other attorneys, and assistants and whomever else. He's the one who's been on the case since day one. He's the seasoned attorney. He's the one with the damn experience. He was the lead attorney. He has the power. He don't have to trip. Queen Christy Love said, that's all fluff. If that was so true, they could have worked together.
She agrees with Robert Keller. She also says that Nicole has been a part of the team since 2019. Sidbo is speaking to us.
Nicole was a volunteer. Like many attorneys were volunteers in that team. So again, none of you all are attorneys. None of you all have tried a case. Greenberg was the lead attorney on the case. He has the power. It is his job to make sure that whatever his strategy is supported by the rest of the team in the work that he allocates. That's his damn job. Whether you like him having the job or not, that is his job. I mean, he doesn't have to power trip. He has the power.
Okay.
It's not fluff, it's fact. Yes, Sid, it was a straight up shit show.
Okay.
The magic question is that who's the power attorney? What do you mean the power attorney? In that group, it definitely would have been Thomas Leonard. I'm sorry, his name ain't Thomas. I'm thinking of Farinella.
Yeah.
It definitely would have been Leonard. I can't think of his first name. But it definitely would have been Leonard and Greenberg. Because they're the ones with the damned experience.
Okay.
Greenberg tries federal cases all the damn time. Yeah, mental health. He said they had mental health issues.
Yeah.
They could not, that they folded under pressure. They had breakdown.
Sidbo, was it unprofessional behavior?
All of it was unprofessional. Absolutely. The only professional person there was Leonard.
Okay.
He was the only professional person there. When the judge asked him for commentary, he simply said he would put it in the damn motion.
I ordered food.
Somebody raised him right because he wasn't airing his damn dirty laundry in the courtroom. Sid said there was no final termination sent into the court. He does not have to. I don't know where people get this from, that he has to ask the court to terminate his attorneys. He does not have a federal attorney. He has private attorneys. He can fire his goddamn attorneys whenever he get ready. He don't have to ask the judge to fire his damn attorneys. The judge ain't paying for his attorneys.
Okay.
The government isn't paying for his attorney. When you have a federal defender, you have to request from the judge, you know, to change attorney. R. Kelly doesn't have a federal defender. He has private attorneys that he pays for. So he does not have to send any damn thing to the judge. He didn't have to ask the judge to hire them. Why would he have to ask the judge to fire them? When they repositioned Doug Anton, who filed anything about the repositioning of Doug Anton? Nobody. He doesn't have to do that. I think the Greenberg and Leonard knew they were going to get fired, especially when they went to see R. Kelly and he wouldn't see their ass. And they tried to pull one. They filed a motion to withdraw from the case because they didn't want it in public record that they were fired. So they filed a motion to withdraw. Which is what any attorney has to do when he's leaving a case. When they take the case, they have to file an appearance. When they leave a case, they have to file a motion to withdraw. But R. Kelly doesn't have to ask the judge to fire his attorney. Now he can, if they choose to, they can inform the court that, he's terminated his attorneys, but they don't have to get permission from the court to terminate their attorneys. But it was a shit show. I didn't, I don't watch bloggers. I said this over and over again. Larry is the only person that I follow and watch. I read a couple of comments, but I don't watch bloggers. So I don't know, what they were discussing. I heard some things, but again, it's hearsay. I heard people were saying that the judge didn't respect R. Kelly because she didn't let him speak. Like, these people are, I don't even know. I don't even know, if that's true. If people think that R. Kelly is disrespected because the judge didn't let them speak, they got absolutely no business saying a damn thing about this case because the judge did exactly what she was supposed to do. Shut him the fuck up before he incriminated himself. Because, anything you say in a court of law can and will be used against you. You have attorneys for a reason. Because they know the law. You don't. But yeah, he was giving it to Gayle King, Judge Donnelly. She wasn't going though.
Yeah.
He had put on that voice and shit. I'm like, oh my God, he is not talking that way.
Right.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here come the bullshit. Yeah, Greenberg said them motherfuckers had mental health issues. They couldn't assign them certain witnesses, because they had mental health issues and they couldn't stand up under pressure. And when you are a lead attorney on a case, your job is to assign the work. So if I need Nicole to question April on the stand, and April can frazzle her ass on the stand to where she go running and crying and smoking. I mean, you know, to where if you can't handle the assignment that I'm giving you, then you are of no use to me. Then I need to assign you something else. Sit your ass down there and do some research or something. And people weren't happy with that.
Okay.
Why would you, a junior attorney, do closing arguments in a high profile case like R. Kelly's?
Right.
You would not. Why
Yeah.
would you do opening statements in a high profile case like R. Kelly's and you're a goddamn junior attorney? You would not.
Right. Yeah.
That's not power tripping. That's just fucking protocol.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Really messed up.
I don't know. And they said they're ready for trial. I find that so goddamn hard to believe. How are you ready for trial? And you just got discovery 3 weeks ago, which has to be
Right.
tens of thousands of pages of this case,
Yeah.
you know? But hey, they say it's going forward. So we still have a trial to look forward to. I'm still waiting on pre-trial conference. I can't wait till they put that date in there. But there were
Yeah. And
127 people on the call.
the judge
Um,
said they're still proceeding, right?
Absolutely. The
Yeah.
judge said that the judge said under no circumstances
Okay.
would she agree to an adjournment. Those were her words. Under no circumstances would I agree to that.
Right.
Because Farinella said, Judge, it's not going to stop anything. We're ready to go to trial. And there won't be any delays. She said, good.
Damn. Yeah.
Because she ain't going. She's ready for this trial to start. This trial needs to start. He's been in jail for 2 years. They have excluded time, in the interest of justice. And again, the trial needs to move forward. So they said they were ready. Hey, we'll see.
Wow. Yeah. Like I said, it was a big mess to me. Um.
Were you on the call, April?
I wasn't on the call. Okay.
Okay.
Queen Christie says RSK refused to counsel with SG and ML, and now it all makes sense. Danny said, "Hi, everyone."
Hi, Danny.
Queen Christie said he cannot move forward without the consent from the person that he is representing. And Sid Bo said, but wait until the last minute with less than 50 days. Yeah. Um, Cold Game. Uh, Queen Christie, she says, not the attorney. The attorney is not the POA. Indigo, hello, Indigo. Sidbo,
Hey, Indigo.
Yeah. Everybody's speaking. If anybody would like to come on the panel, I put the link in there. Um, Let me see. Um, Shit that went public first on social media. Um, hey, I am Queen. Um, and he said, Drew Peterson, let me see. Drew Peterson fired Greenberg as well. I never heard um, that he had fired him.
He did. He did. He fired Greenberg. He did.
Okay, yeah. And
He fired
she says,
Greenberg because he didn't.
I
He
was
didn't.
listening to the bloggers say she is against him and it's not fair. Um,
Wait, what? Who said that?
um, I was listening to the bloggers. They say she is against him and it's not fair. So I'm just assuming some of the
But what?
bloggers,
But why were you on the call, Star? Why are you listening to bloggers, especially bloggers that support R. Kelly? Because everything is unfair to them because it doesn't go his way. So because it doesn't go his way, they feel it's unfair. The judge is very fair because she could have sat there and let that dumb motherfucker talk and hang himself.
yeah, yeah, we don't want him to talk again.
You
Hey,
know,
hey, respect my opinion. Yeah, because
the judge makes sure that the law is applied fairly and, hey, respect my opinion.
yeah,
Girl, we talking about this status call today. Woo! Shit show.
uh, hey Monet, hey
Oh,
Chanel.
Steve Greenberg wasn't ready to get loose. He got a little loose. The judge had to reel him in because baby, he got some shit out.
Yeah, uh,
Goddamn mental health issues. And he said the shit about 3 or 4 times.
okay,
He also said that it was public record. It's on public record that they have mental health issues. Now he didn't name that person, but again, like I said, the dumb bitch raised her hand when she said, "That is so unfair." So now we know it's you.
oh wow,
It could have been anybody in the damn room.
wow,
We didn't know who had the mental health issues. He did not name anybody.
oh wow, yeah,
But she blurted out, "That is so unfair." I was like, who are you?
yeah, and also she said legally she was able to read the discovery, but that doesn't mean someone wasn't giving her access to it. Are you talking about Nicole?
Yeah, they're talking about Nicole.
Okay.
They're talking about Nicole. Well, no, the problem was the prosecution. The prosecution had went to court and stated that the people um, who were not listed on the case not get the discovery.
Oh wow. Okay. Mm.
And Greenberg was saying, the discovery be limited to us, our sitting there. They was like, no damn assistance. If they're not on the case, we don't want them looking at the discovery. So the judge said, what is the problem with Nicole Brown Beckham filing an appearance on the case? I don't see the problem.
Yeah.
So she did finally file her appearance on the case, but no, she had not seen the discovery because the damn prosecution wasn't giving it to them because they didn't want anyone other than the attorneys on record to see the discovery, and rightfully so.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. This is a lot. Yeah. Okay. Um, Queen Christie said, no, I don't understand the positioning of two councils. However, Steve Greenberg has not won one motion in over 2 years, nor has he objected to anything mentioned by the prosecution. I was
Oh,
not impressed with DA or SG. Yeah,
okay, let me explain something to you. You cannot object to facts. You all sit up and you talk all this shit, but do you ever ask yourself, why didn't he object? You all talk about his damn constitutional rights being violated. Have you ever asked yourself, well, damn, why hasn't anyone filed a motion of the violation of his rights with the court? Because there is none. There is no violation of his rights. Zero, none. Greenberg could not object because the shit was stacked. What is he objecting to? What is he objecting to? What
wow,
the prosecution says, they have every ounce of fucking evidence to prove. How are you going to object to evidence? How?
yeah,
No, he didn't win a motion. He wasn't going to win a motion. The only damn motions he ever really filed were motions for him to be released. He was never going to be released.
wow, wow.
No judge is going to release him on the
Hey,
charges that he
Monet.
has.
Hey, Chanel.
Hey, Monet. Hey, Chanel.
Yeah. Um, Let me see. Um, Legally, she was able to read the discovery, but that doesn't mean so. Oh, I think I read that
Yeah.
already. Yeah. Let me go down some. Okay.
You object to things that are objectionable. Nothing was objectionable. The things that they did object to, the things that they thought maybe were questionable, they did object to, which was very few.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand, they had that damn discovery. So they know what the prosecution has.
Yeah.
Not one time did he say, Your Honor, none of that is in the discovery. We don't know about this. Not one time. Because they did know. Because they had it. Because they knew every damn thing the prosecution said. They had every bit of evidence to prove. You just can't walk in federal court as a prosecutor and say shit. It's not how it works.
Wow. Hold on.
You can't claim evidence that you don't have. You
Yeah.
can't claim witnesses that you can't produce. You just can't. It's not a damn state trial. And no prosecutor, no federal prosecutor is going to risk their life's work and years of goddamn education to tell a goddamn lie for a fucking R. Kelly case. These people have cases that make R. Kelly's look like a goddamn misdemeanor. They don't need to lie on R. Kelly. They don't need to invent shit. I don't know I do know of one. I don't know anybody with the charges that R. Kelly has in New York that has gotten a damn bond. Not one person. I take that back. I do know of one. And that was damn near 30 years ago. Nobody with the charges that R. Kelly has in New York gets a bond. Because, under the law, there is a presumption of escape. There's a presumption of them fleeing. So, under that presumption, they keep their ass in jail. They do not give them a bond. Epstein owned whole goddamn islands.
Yeah.
His money made R. Kelly's money look like goddamn pocket change. He didn't get a bond, and he wasn't black. You just don't get a bond with those charges.
Yeah. Okay. You can read her.
Anne Donnelly, in my opinion, will grant a contingency. If she denies a contingency, Robert has a greater chance for appeal. Nobody's asked that. Nobody's asked that. Nobody's asked for that. She's letting them out of the case. They say they're ready to move forward. It's not going to stop anything. They are ready for trial. She said, R. Kelly still got 2 other attorneys. R. Kelly said he didn't want them anymore. She said she accepts that.
Okay. My thing is, who are the other attorneys?
The other attorneys are Nicole Beckham and Thomas Farinella.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are the 2 other attorneys,
Yeah.
that are filed on his case.
Okay.
So she let them out.
Yeah. It seems far-fetched to me. Yeah.
What seems far-fetched?
Yeah. Okay. Did you read respect to my opinions?
I did, and that's what I was responding to. She let them out.
Okay. Girl Melanie, read
that
her
call was a trip. These people crying because the judge wouldn't let him speak. What they don't realize is she helped. Yes, she helped him by not allowing him to speak. He was about to dig a deeper hole. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is what kills me about people. I mean, who does not understand? You don't have to know the law, but who does not understand that anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law? Who don't fucking understand that?
Wow. Okay. Sidbo says there are some sharp attorneys
Sid,
could have gotten him.
Sid, nobody could have gotten him a bond. Who the hell gets a bond with a RICO charge? Nobody. You don't think Epstein had better goddamn attorneys than R. Kelly? The best. We're talking, this man was a multi-billionaire. You don't think he had the sharpest goddamn attorneys out there? He absolutely did.
Yeah.
Exactly. Rainier, Epstein, Maxwell had top tier lawyers and were all held with no bond. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Indigo says, I didn't hear it. I just know what I saw reported in the news, but the few things I saw were crazy. Oh, it was crazy.
Okay.
It was definitely. I was on the call. It was definitely a shit show.
Yeah. Okay. Lady Alicia, let's be clear. The attorneys are setting the stage for appeal
Respect
allegedly.
my opinion. I don't need to be clear about that. I've been saying that since day one. I've been
Yeah,
saying that
both of
since
y'all
day
been
one.
saying that. Both of y'all been
Yeah,
saying that
I've been saying that
since
since
day
day
one.
one.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Both of y'all. Yeah, because I told her that today. I said, respect my opinion, and you um, have been saying they were setting up an appeal. Um, I was surprised they weren't sanctioning for violating the gag order. I want to know what is the gag order.
They haven't violated the gag order. When did they violate the gag order? Because you see, there wasn't a blanket gag order. The gag order was to the evidence of the case. They cannot speak publicly on the evidence in the case. That's what the gag order was for, the evidence in the case. They can't speak of it, either of them, neither the prosecution or the defense. It wasn't to the case as a whole. The gag order was just to the evidence in the case. Nobody was to speak of the evidence in the case. Not that nobody can speak of the case, they can't speak to the evidence
Okay.
before it's made public. I believe is what they said.
Oh, she didn't make a ruling. Judge Downey wants Greenberg time to write a briefing is why they should be released off the case.
Now, what she said was basically she didn't want them airing the damn dirty laundry. She told them to write it up, but she specifically stated that she accepted R. Kelly's word that he no longer wanted them on the case. That's what she said.
Okay.
Because when Farinella started to speak, she shut him down. She said, I accept Mr. Kelly. I accept that he said he does not want them on the case anymore.
Okay. Hey, Missy.
And she said, that's fine. He has two more attorneys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, they're going to, because the reason that she told them to write it is because they were speaking of things that she did not want on public record that were personal.
Yeah, because I want to know, you know, when he was saying uh, somebody
Hey,
mentally
Missy,
was mentally unstable and
he
that
sure did.
they would crack under pressure. Yeah.
And that's why she told him to put it in a brief and they would put it under seal because that's information she did not want in the public. But if he needs to tell her, she needs to know it because she
Yeah.
is the judge.
Yeah.
But she absolutely accepted R. Kelly saying he no longer wanted them to be his attorneys.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Man, this is all of this shit is just crazy to me. Yeah. I mean, it's like goddamn every day, you know.
I
Something
told you, I told you.
I
I said
mean,
the closer
this
it
shit
gets to
is better
trial,
than
this
fucking
ain't
General
shit.
Hospital.
This ain't shit. Wait until pretrial conference. I told you long ago, I said the closer it gets to trial, the crazier it's going to get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I said, to do that, was that a good move?
What? No, it wasn't a good move. No, no, it wasn't a good move because here's the thing. The case, it's damn near over. You understand? It's at the trial point. Greenberg, still being the attorney, I don't know. I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. It's just crazy. I said from almost from day one, after that first stupid ass motion he filed about they wouldn't let both his girlfriends visit. I saw this motherfucker setting up the appeal. I said that from day one. They know this motherfucker guilty. They know what he did. They know he's not getting off. He ain't getting off. The government ain't offering no goddamn plea. They knew that. They know they're not gonna win that goddamn case. And I said that. I believe Greenberg's setting up the goddamn appeal. And you know what? Respect my opinion. You could be absolutely right because this would be great. He goes to trial with two junior damn attorneys that ain't never fucking tried a federal case before. And they say he had ineffective counsel all the way up to this point. And there's his appeal.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought Greenberg was doing all along. Because I know he's a better attorney than what he's shown. I wouldn't have gave a damn if he was Tom Mesereau. He wouldn't have got a bond. Greenberg wasn't great, but I don't understand how Rob's fans are happy he's being represented by someone with minimal defense experience and no federal experience. Exactly. Because,
I want him to have an experienced lawyer.
It's listen, being a prosecutor is very different than being a defense attorney.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Hey, girl, Melanie. Right. The case.
Nobody has ever seen a case as messy, girl,
Yeah.
Melanie. Hey, girl, Melanie.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever seen anything like this. This has been a shit show from day one. It's been a shit show from day one.
Yeah.
Everything about this case has just been, a jaw-dropping moment.
Yeah.
A skilled attorney will request a removal based upon a request for Ann Donnelly removal. Why? Why would Ann Donnelly be removed? Respect my opinion. I'm sorry. It should have never looked like a shit show today. That's sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back to respect my. You know what? I'll go on the chat and get it.
Oh yeah. Respect my opinion.
A skilled attorney will request a removal based upon Ann Donnelly not allowing privy information from counsel on record. No. What are you talking about? How did she not allow it on record? She is allowing it on record. She told him to put it in a damn brief. It's going to be on record. But what she was not going to have was a goddamn YouTube show in her courtroom.
Yeah.
Ann Donnelly would be there to the end unless she died.
Yeah, because she did. People said she did stop Steve when he was trying to talk about somebody with mental illnesses. Yeah.
Oh, he said that shit 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
And she did stop him.
Yeah.
Because again, it was messy. And she didn't deny him, you know, she didn't deny him giving
Now
information.
said
She
the
just told him to put it in a brief. It's still going to be on record.
okay. Chanel says this sounds like a chess move to me.
Yeah, it's an appeal setup. And I thought that's what Greenberg was doing all along, setting up the damn appeal.
Okay.
Indigo Forever says, with the mess on YouTube, I was afraid he wouldn't get a fair trial.
Yeah.
And he's going to get a fair
Hey.
trial. He'll get a fair
Hey.
trial.
Okay.
Hey, grown little boy. I didn't see grown little boy.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello,
grown
everyone.
little
Sorry.
boy,
He
enjoy
has
your
company.
company. Yeah.
Yes. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
Have a good time.
Yeah. Read Robert Keller's.
We seen the verdict with Epstein and Weinstein, and their legal team was 10 times better than RSK. This was a no-win situation regardless who's representing him, in my opinion. And I agree, because they knew, like I said, they knew early on they were not going to win this case. But I have to also agree that this is a chess move. And I've said all along, Greenberg is a much smarter attorney than he has shown in this case, or what people perceive that he has shown in this case. Greenberg has been setting up the appeal all along.
Okay.
He's been setting up the appeal all along.
Okay. Okay.
And this just drove it home.
Did he start to sound like the interview on Gayle King when he spoke
Child,
today?
yes, he did. Exactly like that. You
They didn't
remember
want
when
him to speak.
remember when
No,
you
I
remember when
don't ever
Gayle
want
King
him
you
to
remember
speak.
when Gayle King said, "So you're innocent of all of this?" And he said, "Absolutely." That's exactly what he said, and the way he said it to the judge today. When she asked him, did he want to get rid of Greenberg and have Nicole and Fairnelly be his lawyer, he said, "Absolutely. Yes, ma'am." Yeah, he Gayle King her ass, girl. Yes, he did. He sounded exactly like that.
Yeah. Wow. Who got chicken?
Bed bug.
Yeah. Wow. Like I said, I at this point, I'm
Yeah, he was
lost.
about to
I'm
Gayle
speechless.
King Judge Donnelly. She said, "I hold
I
up,
don't
hold
I
up."
don't know what to think at this point. You know, this is turned into a damn soap opera for me. Shit.
What's your opinion of these lawyers now? Star, I've said from the time he filed the motion about the girls not being able to visit him that he was setting up the appeal. I still believe that. I still believe that.
Okay. And Star said, "What's your opinion of these lawyers now?"
That's what I just answered, April.
Oh, okay.
Kel said that sympathy tone and was ready to perform, and the judge shut that shit down. Yes, he did. He had that.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to Gayle King her ass,
Yeah.
because he said
I don't
absolutely.
never want
The
him to speak
same way
like
he
he did.
said it to Gayle in that damn interview was the same way he said that same word, the same way he said it to Ann Donnelly on that phone call today. He was finna Gayle King her ass. She said, "Oh, hell no. This is my damn courtroom. You
Yeah.
got 4 goddamn lawyers. Let them speak."
Star said, "Do you think they are any good?" The
Oh, I
new,
think Greenberg is damn good. And Leonard is too. Yes. I know Greenberg is damn good.
Okay. So they're arguing over who's gonna open and close, um, and
Who
I
they can
hope.
assign witnesses to. Yeah, all that shit. So we're gonna see what he puts in this brief, Greenberg and Leonard.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know.
Yes, Star, that's what we're talking about. Them representing him. Yes.
Yeah, only thing I can say,
I
me
think it's
personally.
all strategy. I think this is all strategy.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's a strategic move to set up the appeal.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It seems.
Oh, wait, Star, are you talking about? I'm sorry. Are you talking about Steve? Are you talking about Greenberg and Leonard, or are you talking about Nicole and Farinelli? Because I was speaking about Greenberg and Leonard, not Nicole and Farinelli. It's not my opinion. Greenberg is not horrible. He's not.
Oh, she said the new ones. Yeah. What do you think about Nicole?
I think they're inexperienced.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think they're inexperienced.
Yeah.
I think they're grimy enough though. Well, Nicole is. I don't know about Farinella.
Yeah.
I,
And
I think I think they're inexperienced.
but they can't be removed. The lawyer, I mean the judge, and Donnelly has to make that decision, right? Or, I mean, he told her that he didn't want them, so don't
And
she have?
she said that she accepted his word.
Yeah.
However, Nicole was hell bent on responding to what Greenberg had said in court about the mental health issues and shit.
Yeah.
So she told Greenberg to put it in a brief under seal because she did not want that shit show in her courtroom. It was a shit show. She didn't refuse his information. She simply said, give it to me in another manner.
Now read this.
He got fired. I think Nicole was in his ear, gassing him up because Greeny was telling him the truth about his situation. Listen, I think this is all a strategy to set up the appeal. I believe from day one that Greenberg was setting up the damn appeal. I believe that's what they're doing now. I believe this is all strategy. I quit. No, he got fired. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's all strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is way better than General Hospital.
No,
That's
Star,
all.
I misunderstood too. I thought you were talking about Greenberg and Leonard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all strategy. I think it all goes to them setting up the appeal. I think it's just strategy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Indigo said that was his first thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Shaw Baby One. Hey, can y'all please like and subscribe to the channel? I guess I need a few more to
Take
subscribe
R. Kelly, you
so
are
I can do
crazy. Is it August
community
yet?
chat.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
We wish it were August.
yeah, 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 yeah. Cause like, yeah, this is way better than General Hospital. Yeah, yeah, way better. Yeah.
I thought Greenberg and Leonard are no longer on the case. That's why I was asked. Okay. Well, the judge said that she would accept the fact that R. Kelly said he didn't want them on the case anymore. But because there was information that Greenberg wanted her to know, and because Nicole was having a goddamn hissy fit about her mental issues being put out on public record, the judge told Greenberg to put everything in a brief and file it under seal.
Yeah.
And she told Nicole that she could file any damn motion she wanted to, because baby girl just didn't know how to do shit in the courtroom today.
Sid both said, "Where is those plastic sisters at now? Who they gonna run to now?" Wow.
What plastic sisters? Are
Oh,
they talking
there
about the
she
white
is.
chicks?
There is Keep the Truth. We missed
Well,
you. And where
keep,
the hell have you been? We were worried about you. We're
keep,
not worried.
yes.
Just like,
That we
hope
were
everything's
concerned.
okay.
We have been asking each other every day, where in the hell is Keep? We
Yeah,
asked Larry, where is Keep?
yeah,
But Larry to keep all goddamn secrets. He
yeah,
ain't telling nobody shit.
yeah,
Keep,
yeah,
are you okay?
yeah. Hey, who thinks this is like a soap opera? Yeah. I
Girl,
mean,
this better than a soap opera. This is a
yeah,
drama. This is a
yeah,
drama series.
yeah.
Okay?
I mean,
This shit come
listen.
on every fucking week in
Yeah,
prime time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, amazing. I'm just lost. I mean, yeah, it's so crazy.
Well, I am so glad you are here, Keith. It is so good to have you here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's let me see. What should we call this? Um, you guys got a name for this soap opera? People give me some names. Um, the Life and Times, um, Ira SK. Uh, yeah.
I
Um,
don't know. Let me
now,
see.
look at Robert Keller's comment.
Are you talking about experience as a defense attorney? Because Nicole has over 20 years experience primarily in sex
Let
crimes.
me see.
I'm talking about experience in federal cases, and she has none. Trying state court is a totally different animal. It is a totally different animal. Just like she walked her ass in there today and act like she had never been in a damn courtroom before.
Yeah.
It was just elementary, unprofessional, all of that. And she a crackhead.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta come up with the name for this. Yeah.
Being a prosecutor and being a defense attorney, it's it's night and day. It really is. It's night and day. So I think all prosecutors should have been defense attorneys. You know, it's it's night and day, and as is state cases and federal cases.
Right.
Laws are different, procedures are different. It's just different. Nicole, very aggressive. She is very aggressive.
Right.
Yes, Keep said the moment I heard Nicole cut off, I was cracking the fuck up because it was a circus. It was a circus.
Wow.
Respect my opinion. Okay, don't you and Keep get into it now. I wish Kelly had a family member, someone that really cares about to talk to him. Wait, let me see. I can't see that comment. Hold on. Not fans. You know, I don't know why people think that R. Kelly does not have people that care about him. You know, your family, not all family are relatives, you know, and not all relatives are family. R. Kelly has people that love and care about him. Just because you guys don't know who they are doesn't mean he doesn't have them.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of people, um, they didn't want to get involved. Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna free R. Kelly shit. Wait a minute though. Yesterday, when they heard the bloggers, I did see some shit yesterday. When they heard that Leonard and Greenberg were fired, oh, they were praising Jesus.
Wow.
They was claiming his freedom in the name of Jesus. Not today. They boohooing and crying and falling out and shit. What happened though? You was claiming victory yesterday. What happened?
Hmm. Wow. Wow.
What happened to that victory y'all was shouting about yesterday?
Yeah.
These goddamn bloggers are a fucking joke.
Yeah. Okay. I wish Kelly had family members, someone that really cares about him to talk to, and that's what I always wonder too. Did he have somebody that he could really talk to? Yeah. Yeah. Um. Respect my opinion, says Keith. We don't block our SK supporters over here. Everyone um, here is welcome. Now, who is this person? Real life, no joke. The king of R&B, fighting for his life. Free R. Kelly. Okay, that's your opinion. Okay, okay. See, this is why I have chosen to stay away, ladies. I'm out.
Wait a minute, Keith. What happened?
People, what happened?
Keith, wait. Don't go. What the hell happened?
Right.
I don't know what happened. I
Um.
was actually looking at some notifications I had just
Yeah.
gotten.
Yeah. Strong Tooth Warrior OCOV said that was the most I heard RSK speak in court. Mm,
Yeah,
uh,
he was getting ready to Gail King her ass.
yeah.
He had the voice on and everything.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to Gail King her ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Karen.
Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Shaw baby. Hey.
Hey, who removed her message? Because I didn't remove her message.
Whose message?
Whose message? And where? Where? Keith, where did somebody remove your message at? Because I just went through and nothing has been removed. Yeah.
Respect my opinion says she deleted her message because she was disrespecting her.
Oh. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Okay. I didn't see because I'm trying to
I didn't
read.
see either because I got a couple of notifications and I was looking at my notifications. And when I came back, I seen her comment saying, "That's why I ain't been here, ladies. I'm out." I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Now read that one.
Which one? Oh, wait. Let me go back because I'm in the chat. The
Read.
moment I heard Nicole cut off, I read that already. The moment I heard Nicole cut off, I was cracking the fuck up because it was circus. I read that already and I
Oh,
responded to it. It was a
okay.
circus
All
because
right.
she was just out of order. Nicole was out of order today.
Yeah.
She really was. She was
Okay.
discombobulated.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see nothing because, like I said, I'm reading the messages, so I don't know what you know what happened, but yeah, um, because I want everybody to be able to come on here and express their opinions, and I'm just you know happy that we've gotten to this place where supporters and non-supporters, we can all discuss this, you know express the way that we feel. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
He and I, Robert Kelly say, Robert was practicing his absolutely speech for 3 weeks. He had already aired that speech on Gail King.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. First
Yeah.
of all, I like to say I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. Where you get that soft ass voice from though? That's that y'all gotta believe me when I talk like this voice. He crazy as hell.
Right.
That motherfucker needs some help in more ways than one.
Yeah.
That's that narcissistic shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was looking at comments and different tweets, and they were like, um, um, they should have let him talk. No, they shouldn't have let him talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah.
They're stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? He can say, "Oh, I bought
But
their
they
parents
sold them to me.
sold them to me, and so
When that
you know,
motherfucker sat up on Gail King and
yeah,
said they sold them damn girls to him,
yeah,
I couldn't watch no more. All through the show, I kept saying, "Where the fuck are his attorneys? Where are his attorneys?"
yeah, yeah,
That nigga performed till he couldn't perform no more.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. So So I guess keep the truth um has been blocking um
But you know what? And I get that. And you know me, I'm gonna keep it 100. That ain't got shit to do with her being over here.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, we've been concerned about her, we've been missing her, we've been
yeah,
inquiring about her. Then
yeah,
she comes over here. and
yeah,
she gets mistreated. That's not right.
yeah. But I can
It's not
also
right.
understand, uh, respect my opinion too, if she is, you know, blocking her in other things. And so, um,
So what we in kindergarten
y'all
is
too,
tit for tat? Like, come on,
y'all
man.
too,
No.
y'all too, y'all too gonna need to talk, um, you know, and try to get um, some understanding. And so I guess respect is saying that she was blocked from Larry's channel. So I want us all to get along and yeah. So um yeah. So yeah, girl Melanie, that's good. You're talking
Keep
to her.
saying make her a mod.
Yeah. And so um, you know, I understand everybody's viewpoints, but let's just keep it 100 over here. Um, and I hope, you know, she gets um, unblocked from Larry's
Respect my
show.
opinion.
And you
Oh.
know, we don't want to, we don't, we don't want to do this stuff over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, um, you know, maybe y'all two can talk. Yeah, yeah. Talking. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And so,
Wait a
uh,
minute. I gotta respond because she got me cracking up. I gotta respond and respect my opinion. Said Lady Lisa, who mistreat her? She blocked me off 2 channels for what? I don't know. That woman everywhere. Um, respect my opinion. Let's keep it 100. You go after her every time she come in here. You single her out. What your favorite phrase? Be respectful in the chat. You got a history of being disrespectful. Come on, you know that shit ain't right. You baiting her. You baiting her. Whatever issue y'all got, y'all need to work that out. We won't keep over here. We has missed it her. Y'all need to work it out.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because we love, I love both of you ladies. You know, I'm gonna
All
keep
right,
it
now you
100.
know I love me some respect my opinion now.
Yes, because I talked about her today
But
when
right
we
is
were
right and
talking.
wrong is wrong.
Yeah,
Come on. Yeah, we
yeah,
was asking about her today. Yeah, April was talking about you today, respect my
yeah. I
opinion
was
earlier.
talking
Yes, she
about
was.
respect.
She was talking
Yeah,
about you today like
yeah,
a dog. No, I'm just
yeah.
playing.
And so, um, yeah, and so, um, yeah. So, um, yeah. I hope y'all too can talk offline. Um, and so, you know, I want everybody to get
Respect
along.
my opinion. I was just trying to. Okay, I quit.
Yeah. And
Okay,
so,
respect my opinion.
yeah,
I'll stop.
yeah. And
I
so,
quit.
yeah, yeah. And so, um, yeah, um, yeah. And like I said, you know, everybody was a little, you know, uh, headstrong. The way, the way, the way that you know, people do talk and come across sometimes, but let's just respect, you know, because I've had people to tell me, Like they don't they
Cha-ching, I
don't
heard that.
like my tone and stuff. And so, um, yeah,
Well, I'm
that,
angry black woman. Everybody say I'm angry all the time. That shit is
yeah,
hilarious to me.
yeah. And so,
I'm
yeah,
loud. I'm just
yeah,
loud
yeah,
because I'm old and I can't hear
yeah,
myself talk. I'm loud.
yeah. But yeah, yeah. And so, um, yeah, okay. And so, um,
I am Queen Noon, child. I think he was just talking. I'm Queen Noon says so all the victims that we don't know about parents sold their children. He was just talking about
yeah,
Joycelyn
yeah,
and
yeah,
Azriel on Gail King's
yeah,
show. He say they parents sold them to him.
yeah.
I'm like, Lord,
And
this
like
baby
I
done lost
say,
his mind.
now I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this 100. You know, when somebody else, Trevin, was saying that he was blocked and he was not showing up as being blocked. So I'm a keep it 100. Some of these people are doing spams, doing all kind of stuff. So um yeah, but um this is crazy. I want us all to get along, and what happened, yeah, because there's no band guess now. It's showing. So yeah, yeah. And so yeah,
Take our Kelly. Yes, all of them. Known, unknown. Everybody lying
yeah,
except Rob. Exactly.
yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Everybody jealous. Everybody a disgruntled groupie or a disgruntled employee.
Yeah,
Everybody. You know.
yeah. And so let me see. Guest. Yeah, this is
Uh,
good. Yeah. Wait a minute. Um, General.
we have to think of a name.
Yeah,
We
we're gonna
need
have
a
to think of
title.
a name. Y'all
We
gotta
need a
come up.
title for R. Kelly's case and all the
Yeah,
bullshit that's going
because
around.
yeah, um, yeah, that's what we need to do. We're gonna everybody come up with a name for this, and
And we still have not had that damn award show. And
yeah,
we really need one now
uh-huh,
because the boys definitely need an award.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
and
gotta
so
have that award show.
okay, yeah,
And we're
I
gonna go
can't,
live. And
yeah,
we're gonna wear oh
yeah, yeah.
we need some
And so
t-shirts.
I'm gonna come up with some categories for everybody, and and yeah, we gonna talk about the awards. Uh,
The
biggest
award
liar,
show,
biggest
not the biggest liar.
yeah,
Hell, we'd have to give everybody an award for
yeah,
that one. Shit, they
yeah,
all running neck and neck.
yeah. And so, oh, Nicole's new name is The Voice.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what the guy called her who wrote the damn article. He said he called her the voice because you just kept hearing her voice. She wasn't saying her damn name. He
Oh,
called her the voice. So yes, the voice definitely gets an award. God damn it.
oh, so she
Dumbest
stepped in.
motherfucker to ever step to a
Yeah.
mic. That's gonna
Okay.
be her award.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, we drama free over here. Okay. So Nicole did
Yes,
not.
grown up boy, we must do it. We gotta
Yeah.
have this damn award
Okay.
show.
So what I
Nicole
really.
is the voice. Who is what's their another name? Grown up boy. What's his name?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell did grown up boy call him? Asthma? Is that what you call him?
Yeah. So
That goddamn Greenberg.
yeah,
I'm every time I can hear him saying this shit in my head. He
yeah,
said, "Motherfuckers
yeah,
got mental health issues.
yeah.
They break under pressure. They got ego issues. One motherfucker want to open, the other motherfucker want to close.
Okay. We
Another
got
motherfucker want to do the
girl
whole
Melanie.
damn trial. What
Yeah.
the hell?"
Now, girl Melanie is in the show, and
Hey, hold on. I'm trying to. Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yes, we hear you. Hi.
Okay,
turn
hold
off.
on, because I can't hear y'all. I don't know what the hell is going on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
I got my earpiece in or something. Hold on. Sorry, bear with me. I can't hear. Hold on.
Can you hear
Okay, I
now?
can hear y'all now. I had my ear pods in, and I think I need
Okay,
to charge them. How y'all doing?
okay.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Just got off work, laughing at this shit show, and I just wanted to say I talk to Keep every day. Keep is not disrespectful. I'm not sure about all that blocking stuff or whatever, but she didn't do anything that I saw in this chat, so that was kind of not cool. Not cool at all. People kind of need to stay out their feelings and just kind of, I mean, everybody got differences of opinions about this case. I don't even see why everybody gets so heated like they do. It's not that serious. R. Kelly in jail. We free. Y'all should be happy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, different things that was done to me in the beginning. I didn't pay anybody any attention because my focus was on him. You know,
Right.
I didn't do no shows on on the stuff that people had did to me. I just laughed at them, because this is not the person that I know.
Right.
And like I said, even you know things that that have been said, stuff I've seen. I ain't seen nothing. You know, uh, people say they done saw stuff and talked to victims. I haven't seen any of that. But I don't argue with anybody if they don't like him. I just say this isn't the man I know, and this is the person that I'm standing by. And so,
Exactly.
you know, um, and so that that was it. Yeah. And so, um, you know, that's my stance. And like I said, as a family friend, you know, I wanted to help him. And then, everybody that was doing rallies, I went, I
Star.
supported,
You ready to get cursed out? Star.
yeah, yeah. And
Let me see. I don't support
I
R. Kelly,
help
but I
people,
respect Miss
you
April's
know.
feelings about
I
him.
I just wanted to be a part of anything that anybody was doing. Now, I got a
Tell
blog
Nelly
right
Speedy.
now, you know, that's talking about me, you know, because I tell you one thing. Now, when I was trying to tell everybody Rashonda Landfair was testifying last year, the blogger didn't want to, believe me.
Nope, they
So,
pull up old articles
so
trying to say it's not
yeah.
true.
So, um, I I blocked her. There's nothing else for us to talk about, you know.
Respect my opinion. You
And
right.
so then, you know, they want to talk about the lawsuits I filed and try to make it seem like, it was out of order. I have legal standing permission. This was something that should have been done 10 years ago but due to death, um, you know, my me having cancer, because this is my second bout with cancer. And it was nothing that never got off the ground really. But you want to make me part of your commentary and tell hell yeah, I'll block somebody in a minute.
But you know what? If you
We're
want to
not
make me part of your
communicating.
commentary, then shut them goddamn cash apps. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta
And
have thick
so,
skin to be
you
on this
know,
shit because these people is crazy. I'm like Lady Leisure. Fuck them. I don't know them and they don't know me, so
yeah,
I don't give a fuck what they say
Exactly.
about
yeah,
me. That's how I
Exactly.
feel.
yeah,
That's me in real life. These people
yeah,
on here pretending to be somebody they're not. But
Exactly. And
it's
they're
coming to
making
me.
YouTube is their damn life.
yeah.
Right. They sit up here
YouTube
following
is
them.
their life.
Yeah, and we're glad to have you. Respect. I'm gonna um, say you and Keith, y'all gonna be all right. You know, um, she's got a strong voice, and you got a strong voice. But y'all will be all right. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Right.
But
I'm trying to get her to come on the panel. I think she
and
just needs to
so
cool off a little bit.
I've had, you know, I guess
Wait a minute. April.
what?
Star said she was watching you twerk on the bus just yesterday, girl.
Okay, hey, let me tell you something, baby. I try to still move. I'm 59, you know. Hey, I got arthritis, you know, in my entire body. The radiation damaged my body. I'm going to try to twerk. I'm
If
going to try to drop it like it's hot.
I know that's right,
Ooh,
Miss
And
she
April.
ain't gonna drop it like it's hot.
I'm going to enjoy my life. And I
Oh
don't give
Lord.
a damn. Hey, I be dancing all on buses and everything. Hell, I might be old, but I'm not dead.
I know that's right, Miss April.
April, she said it was awesome. I just
Yeah,
wanted to see if you was gonna cuss her out.
yeah. So,
When
hey,
I read the comment, I'm like, Star, you ready to get
uh-uh.
cursed out?
So, hey, y'all can show videos of me never learn to swim. Aqua Boogie, baby. I don't give a damn about that shit. You know, fuck. That's what I do. You know,
True strong warrior.
yeah,
What is wrong with Cash App? Ain't nobody doing PayPal.
yeah, yeah. And so,
PayPal bogus
uh,
as fuck.
and I just I supported everybody. But
You the only true
and
supporter on
it
these
was
streets because the
it was
rest of them
some
people is full
stuff,
of crap.
that supporters,
Thank you, Star.
was
Star says we're
doing.
both amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that
Star.
I didn't approve of because it would make him look bad. But I don't hate them. That's them. And I'm not gonna talk about them.
I
But
hate a couple of them. I ain't gonna
but
lie.
I'm I you know
Shit.
um ain't nobody in this world gonna tell me who I'm going to talk to and associate with. You know,
Exactly. And
people
that's really
don't know
crazy
how
to
to
me.
let stuff go. I don't give a damn what happened 2 years ago, what people was doing. I'm focused on right now. Glad that we can all have a decent conversation, discuss this,
Exactly.
and
And there's so much more
everybody
to talk
respect
about.
There
everybody.
is so much more to talk about. It was
Yeah,
something I wanted to talk about today that was
yeah.
important and I forgot.
People
See,
may
that's
not
what
agree
getting
And
with the
older.
R.
so,
Kelly case, but
uh,
it's so much to talk about in this world. It's like
yeah,
all you hear on the R. Kelly channels is the beef between everybody else. They
yeah,
don't care about him
They
at all.
they
yeah,
no, none of them. It's all
yeah. And
about cash
so,
apps, likes, and views.
yeah,
And lying.
Everybody jumped in this for a come up. You know,
and
all
we
these people
agree.
wanted to be YouTube famous. YouTube is their damn life. Motherfuckers doing 18-hour goddamn lives. Get the fuck out. I ain't got 18 hours to give to no damn body.
I pop in and out. I'm like, I work, I got a full-time job, grandbaby, and stuff going on. So I pop in and out of these channels and stuff.
Well,
It's crazy.
actually,
Listen, I am
that was like,
retired. I don't have a goddamn thing to do. And I ain't got time for all that.
I know that's right.
I do not have time for all that.
I know that's
I
right.
don't follow. If somebody, people will send me things and say, check this out. I may get through the first 30 seconds. If it's some bullshit, I'm
Yes,
done with
my
it.
attention span turns real quick if it's bullshit. I don't care who Debo fucking and all that other stuff going on. That stuff is not even
You know,
mattering.
when I think about that,
Personal.
to me, it is personal. But when a man is worried about who another man fucking, I think you're gay. Well, why?
Exactly. I
I
agree.
think you're gay.
I agree.
oh
I
wow.
totally agree. That's crazy. Then you got the other lady praying over there talking about she used to be a candy striper and met her husband when he was 14 and read to him. Who reads to a 14-year-old? And you telling everybody this? It explains why you supporting like you
Well,
are so hard.
she
That
was
shit
a
was
candy
crazy.
striper, and as a candy striper, damn, how old is she? I was
Yeah,
a candy striper.
she says she's 8 years older than her husband. She met him when he was 14 and kept up with his sponsor from Africa, and he found her later. That I don't believe. She sounds
Oh
like a
wow.
predator to me.
Yeah,
She
I don't
sounds like
believe
a
that shit
predator.
either.
The fact she put that out here in the real world,
Dude probably needed a fucking green card.
right? That
You
was the
know,
most sickening testimony I ever heard. I'm like, wow, these people are batshit crazy. She is
that shit
crazy.
crazy.
Crazy
Seriously.
as hell.
I don't play with God. I don't play with
Mm-mm.
God. And you sitting up praying one day,
And then talking
and,
trash the same
and
day. She do it all in the same day.
an hour later, you putting out somebody's damn information.
Right.
You going after people like, do you not know you're gonna bust tail wide open?
Right.
And they only going after people because they have a difference of opinion. Nobody's personal information should be dragged over YouTube because they don't agree with you about this R. Kelly case. That is the most childish shit. These
It
people
it
are
is.
so
It is it is absolutely elementary. You
it
over
is.
here. What were you doing over there? Well, who the fuck are you?
Right. Like we all
Everybody
grown.
is of legal age. Everybody, no matter what your opinion is, are entitled to their damn opinion. My opinion is my opinion. It's not supposed to be yours. It
Right.
doesn't have to agree with yours. That is
Exactly.
okay. When are people going
Right.
to realize that it is okay to have your own damn opinion? You
Right. And then
see,
they want to say people are brainwashed. How about I saw the first tape? I've read the indictments as well. He doesn't look innocent. He may not be guilty of everything, but he sure ain't going home and he's not innocent. Period.
he's definitely not innocent. And if I had seen nothing, here's the thing. I know for a fact that he married Aaliyah when she was 15. Enough
Right.
said.
Exactly.
Enough said.
Hold
You
on. What's
know,
your birthday?
it's absolutely, I say all the time, they're fucking insane. It is insanity.
They are. Sidbo said, how old are people, us as people, got to do better? We definitely have to do better. And I
Well,
just
yeah,
turned 45. I don't act, them people act like they don't have no home training. That shit's crazy to
yeah,
me.
They
yeah.
don't have any home training. Half of them may never have a damn home.
Not
But
at all.
anyway, it is the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. This case has brought out the worst of the worst, the
It has.
lowest of the low. It really has. You know, YouTube has become the street.
And
You
then
know what I'm
everybody quick
saying?
to say, "Oh, they just hating." Everybody don't hate people. Some people just don't like your ass because of how you behave and you carry yourself. It's a difference between hating you
First
and
of
just don't
all,
like you.
Yeah.
People is
first of
crazy.
all, what the hell are you hating on?
Right.
What are you hating on?
Right.
You got a
Exactly.
motherfucker over here looking like James Earl Jones.
Yes. Whew.
Yeah,
What's the hate?
yeah,
Nothing. Absolutely. Look, what R. Kelly say today? Absolutely nothing.
What
yeah,
Nothing.
yeah,
Absolutely
what
nothing.
is to hate on? Here's another motherfucker can't keep a roof over his goddamn head.
And comfortable with begging as a man.
yeah.
You
And
begging
you know,
for
That's not a damn
I
man.
don't
That
want
is
to
just
talk
a
about
male.
them people.
That's just a
Yeah,
male. But
you
I
know,
don't
what
even
the
see
hell
men.
is there to hate on? Like,
yeah,
Nothing.
seriously.
yeah. I don't want to talk about them people because they can do
Nope.
whatever they want to do. Yeah,
Look. Are y'all caught up on General Hospital? Because that's my show. I see y'all watch
yeah,
that too. I watched General Hospital and Young and the Restless, and I'm ready for Sonny to get
yeah,
his memory back.
yeah, yeah.
This shit's been on my mind.
I don't care what none of those
Sonny
other
and
people
Nina
are doing.
are about to embark on a relationship.
Yeah,
I do not like Nina like that. I liked her with Jack. She pissing me off with this Sonny thing. I don't like that.
yeah,
But
Really
she's
don't.
on her way back to Port Charles because Jax has blackmailed what's the
Michael
name?
about that baby. That's
Jax
so
done
childish.
blackmail. Oh, Michael got on his ass today. He told him, "Let me make myself clear. We are no longer family."
I know that's right. I gotta watch it. I DVR the show every day, so I gotta watch it. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. They are so. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
yeah, it was
yeah,
really good. It
yeah,
was,
I
it
yeah.
can't
was
But
wait to
I don't.
good.
finally
I
find out.
yeah. Let's change the topic because I don't want to talk about any of those bloggers and make them what they do. That's their life and
Mm.
day business, you know. And
We,
so,
girl, we on a delay. We don't stop talking about that. We've been
oh,
talking about
okay.
General Hospital for
General
Oh,
two
Hospital.
okay. Yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
Yes, Jennifer, Sonny is still alive, and I still think he's fine.
I think he fine too. Him and Jason Morgan. Girl. Woo.
oh, yeah. I love me some Jason.
Yes, I was so sad when he left, but I got to watch him on Young and the Restless because I watch Young and the Restless too.
Well,
Yeah,
he's back, baby.
yeah.
Yes, he is
So,
so funny.
um, let's have everybody. We gotta think of a name to call our show, the soap opera for R. Kelly, because you
It's
just
got to be a really good name.
so
It's got to be something
everybody,
really good.
yeah, come up with a good name. Um,
I'm
Indo
thinking.
Forever says, um, let me see. Um,
I don't feel he is guilt. He is guilty or innocent.
yeah,
Indigo, Indigo, go in the corner. Go in the corner.
Yes, I like Robert Keller's suggestion, Surviving Judge Donnelly. That's a good one.
Oh, that is good. I
That is a
like
good one.
it.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
Surviving Judge Donnelly.
That is really good.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's really
yeah,
good. I love it.
yeah.
Surviving Judge Donnelly. Lord have
You know,
mercy.
and I have given my
Indigo,
thoughts
I can't
on
with you.
certain things. Why I feel the way I do, and as I said, I would just wait till the trial. You know, people say that they've seen stuff. I haven't seen it, but and they've talked to people, and so I'll just wait till the trial.
I don't think that we're
Mhm.
gonna know what goes on in the trial.
Yeah, we probably will be lightly informed. I think there's so much that we just don't know, but I mean, I don't think it's enough for him to walk free. I don't see him walking free. I just do not.
Now
It's just
he ain't
my
walking free.
opinion.
I think that everyone, I even think that the ones that sit over there and do all that hoopla, they know he's not going free, but they can't come out and say he's not going free because that ends their, YouTube fame.
I'm disappointed because when he got off that first trial, okay, we saw the video, but when he got off, it was confusing. It was like, well, maybe there was some things we didn't know, and maybe it wasn't him. And then this stuff comes back up again. So I feel like a lot of people are like, no, It's time. We need justice. He should not have got off the first time. That tape was horrible. I'll never forget what I saw. I
Yeah,
just did
it
See,
not.
was.
But
I
even still,
never
when he got off, I
watched the
kept going to
tape,
concerts and
and
still
I
getting
know
music.
that you can get that tape. They were selling it
I didn't
everywhere,
buy it.
but
It
I
was
never.
online for
Child, you can
free.
watch it on YouTube.
Yep. Well, I don't know about YouTube because I don't think I used YouTube back then, but I saw that on LimeWire and Napster. If I'm telling my age,
Yeah,
it was on
Oh,
LimeWire
I
and
had
Napster.
forgot all
yeah.
about Napster.
Yes. I'm just
And
like, and we watched it for the
then,
same reason these
then
fans are saying
I
he's not him. It's not him. I didn't want to believe it was him either. But after I saw that, I was like, ooh,
oh, they need cash apps. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
You
mine.
know, and
Uh,
which is why their content isn't about R. Kelly. They're so happy to be able to say something about him today because all they talk about are other bloggers because they have no
Lady
no
Alicia, is that
contact,
your?
no
Yeah, you know,
content.
right. They have
Is
no
is
that
that
what?
the
content.
right spelling of yours? Your
Lady? Yes, that is correct,
okay,
April. That
yeah.
is my
And
cash
so,
app.
I really don't get worked up about, you know, the case and stuff because I know what my stance is. It's just, you know, some of the things, you know, that have happened, but I just still, um, you know, keep my
See it,
stance.
see it, see it, see it.
What did he say?
God
Let me
damn it.
see.
Go to the corner with Indigo.
What did he say? I can't see. Hold on.
See and say he had it on DVD, 4 parts.
I wouldn't have paid for
What?
that shit. I would not have paid for that at all. I just wanted to be
See
able to
it,
say that it wasn't him, and unfortunately, that wasn't what I said it was.
see
After
it.
I saw that video, I was like, if I
God
see
damn it.
that and R.
Yeah.
Kelly was the only person that knew CPR, let me die. That's a
But you
nasty
know,
son of a sucker.
um,
I'm gonna need another corner in a minute. Y'all clowning.
yeah. Hey, what people do in their sex life, you know, and people been doing golden showers, you know, and stuff,
Forever.
you
As
know,
long as it's not with
Forever.
the
you
minor, if
know,
that's what he
and
wants to do with
they
his
want
woman
to,
of age, do you, but not with minors. My problem is
yeah,
with these minors. You cannot do that to minors. Period. I wish a motherfucker would. I've been without a mother. My mother passed when I was 19. Thank goodness she taught me a lot because ain't no man about to do that shit to me. Come on.
yeah,
You not gonna tell me I can't see my family. I can't go nowhere. I gotta wear sweats. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna leave you right where you had me fucked up at.
yeah.
That's real
So
talk.
I don't know
You're
nothing
not gonna
about
get that
that,
off with me.
and so um,
And
I'm
Joy's still
not,
not home. That's
I'm
not
not,
normal. That is
I'm
not
not
normal.
going to comment on it. I don't know nothing
Okay. I can
about
respect that,
that
Miss
mess.
Mary.
Yeah,
Indigo forever. I agree. Indigo says, I think he is mostly guilty. I also feel that some people lied to him. Yeah, some people
I
did
feel
lie. I
the
mean, it's a
same way.
lot of lies, but he guilty.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
lies
know,
mixed
And
with
like
truth.
I was
it's
saying,
lies.
yeah, you know,
That I do believe is lies mixed with truth.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
But in the famous words of Michael Jackson, he can't win. He can't get out of those tapes. How you gonna defeat that? How you gonna have build a defense on that?
yeah,
Right.
That's you. You did it.
yeah. I mean, like I say, this whole thing is a shit show.
Grown little
People,
boy called Ann
people,
Donnelly.
you know, they
Auntie
done
Ann.
inserted themselves in the show.
Hmm.
That should be the name of it. Surviving Auntie Anne.
I like that
Yeah,
too. I
Surviving
like that
Auntie
too.
Anne, god damn it.
yeah. And so, to me, like I said, um, and this is why a lot, you know, supporters like me, you know, felt like surviving R. Kelly, those weren't the actual victims, but you got people that they interviewing who done left their husbands and stuff, you know, and doing this kind of mess, like, you know, uh, so uh, that's why it's just hard for me to, you know, to believe everything. Yeah.
Yes, girl, and
And
boy,
then,
Auntie Anne was ready. She
yeah.
was
He
for
was ready.
none.
And like Jennifer just
She
said, the
was for
evidence will be
none.
presented.
And Sidbo said dope dealers been doing that back in the day. So true.
Everybody did that back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we talking about the golden showers or minors? I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about?
Well,
Golden.
you know.
Right. 'Cause you ain't pissing on me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. But you know, that's what some people do, girl Melanie.
That's
You
some
know.
nasty. Ugh.
Uh-huh. And so, hey, I ain't into it, but
Right.
um,
Mm-mm.
they say, Trump liked golden showers.
Trump is a
Hey,
golden
hey,
shower.
hey,
Ooh,
hey, hey. Yes, he is.
with
He
his
orange.
ratchet
He
ass.
orange. He orange. He orange. He
Yes.
orange.
Looking like a Cheeto. He is a golden shower. What is that? Sidbo said in your local pimps. Okay, I think I'm a behind on the chat.
Oh yeah. Pimps did it too. That was their thing. You right. You right. I remember that now. See, I'm real old. I forget shit till somebody bring it up.
Yeah, he's somebody put with a 14-year-old. Yes, he's definitely guilty.
Keith Sweat, you may be young, but
You
you
know, but
ready.
you're ready. Sit for a truck. It's sad. It's disappointing all the way around. Really and truly, nobody wins, but justice definitely needs to be served. And if he was smart, he's really at the mercy of everybody. Why your ass ain't learned to read? Everybody is fucking him, and I don't feel sorry for him at this point. I feel sorry for the little boy that was violated, but the grown man is a monster. Period. He
Oh,
just
see,
is. He
I
should have been getting
am.
some help. He should have been getting some help.
I again, I'm on the fence because how do you get help
You have to admit
when?
you have a problem first.
But this is what I'm saying. How do you know this is a problem when this has been your life?
Right. And everybody around him was
And that
enabling him.
exactly. And not only that, even before that, like you said, you feel sorry for the little boy, but what about the little boy?
He has to have some inkling that that what he was doing is not normal. I'm sorry.
How,
At some
how,
point,
how would he have that inkling? He was molested by his own sister.
sister. It's
His
like,
mother was molested by her own father.
but didn't
This
he have
was
positive
just
people around him, like his music teacher, Lena McLean? She said she would talk to him about toning down his lyrics and she could tell something was wrong. You mean you couldn't? It's like me. I grew up in some fucked up
no,
shit too, but I had
because
a positive
said,
example.
because she said what happened after school was not her business.
That's
She
sad.
knew he was fucking with them little girls at school. Everybody knew it.
So everybody just turned a blind eye. That is sad. And when you read his book, it explains his behavior, why he's so fascinated with recording. People was making him take pictures of them having sex when he was a child. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
And this is what I'm saying. This was his normalcy. This happened his entire life. So how does he know? His mother didn't stop it from happening to him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. And nobody
How do
around
you
him pulled him to
know?
the side like, man, this is wrong. That's crazy. How can you love somebody and not pull them to the side and try to want to help them? Granted, you can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to, but this is just a messy, effed up situation. It really is.
It is. And you can tell somebody what they're doing is wrong, but if they don't, just like the other day, we did a show. Just Jazz was in there talking about somebody being in the Muslim religion, 15-year-olds married 30-year-olds. Well, just because You understand what I'm saying? And she finds this perfectly acceptable.
I saw the replay of that, and let me say this. I remember Larry was asking how old people were when they lost their virginity. I lost my virginity at 14. Did I know what I was doing? No. Did I feel good about it? No. Should I have been doing it? No. There's reasons for everything. I was
Exactly.
immature, naive, and at that
Excuse me.
time, low self-esteem. Just because you lost your virginity at 14 doesn't mean you should have been having sex at 14.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
And I did give birth at 15. The child's father is a year older than me. Does that mean that that made me grown? No, it did not. I was still a child. I felt embarrassed. I have three daughters now that are 29, 23, and 20, and they don't have kids. I taught them to have great self-esteem, told them what I did through life. You can't, you have to speak to your children. I try not to make the same mistakes I feel like my parents made, but my parents did their best. A parent is not going to be with their child the whole way around, but you're going to leave something with them for them to choose right or wrong at some point. Even if you didn't have a set of parents, you always have a choice. You may not have a choice as a child, but as an adult, you have a choice to choose right or wrong.
But if you don't know what right, you see, I have a problem with that because there are so many people, they don't know right from wrong. If this is your life, if this is what everybody in your world has done, how do you know that it's wrong? How do you know? You don't.
Yeah, because I had to realize, you know, everybody, you
Kids
know,
shouldn't be having sex, and
you know,
14 is still young,
it's
too
a
young to be having sex.
whole lot of stuff. And my cousin,
No, kids should not be having sex at
Not at
14. But
all. 14 is definitely too young. I was
yeah,
not ready, and I should not have been
14 is
having
too
sex.
young, 15 is too young, 16 is too goddamn young.
Yep.
yeah,
I will never say
People
I
need
knew what I
to
was doing.
people need to, when shit goes wrong and when things break down, even in government, when things break down, they go back to the basics. You go back to the basics and you figure out what the hell went wrong. People need to go back to the basics. You know, everybody talks about, this changing world and things have changed. Yes, things change. Morals and values do not.
Right.
Morals and values don't change. The Bible don't change.
yeah,
It has never changed.
yeah,
So
So it's
people
like
need
he
to
was
get
just
back.
totally surrounded by chaos. It's you have to you I don't know. It's
People
crazy.
need to go back to the basics. You know, they need to stop all of this bullshit. The one thing.
everybody,
Listen,
please hit the like, share, and subscribe button.
the reason that I supported Trump is because his values on things that were important to me were aligned with mine. Now, people can say what they want. Oh, he's a racist. He's not a racist. He's from a different goddamn era. He's ignorant as fuck, but he's from a different era.
That he definitely is very ignorant. Very.
But the thing of it is, he understood the values of human people. He understood the values of people. No, people, when Obama left office, the reason that Trump became president is because the majority of the American people hated what that administration did.
Right.
Point blank, period. You know, fucked up the country. He just fucked up the country. Here you making laws against nature, which the Constitution says you're not supposed to do. You got fucking men marrying men. You talking about love is love. You got goddamn books in kindergarten talking about two motherfucking mommies. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are against that, but with the love is love thing, I feel like what somebody else is doing with somebody else in their bedroom has no effect on my life, and it's already tough for them. So I do support the LGBT just
I
because
don't
I'm one
support
of
the
the gay friends. I
LGBT
know how people.
community. If they kept the shit in the bedroom, I'd be okay. But you
But
know, just the other day we were out. My great grandson is 3 years old. And he looked at me and said, Granny, why those men holding hands?
it's hard. It's a hard conversation. People
It's
don't want to
not a
have.
hard conversation. The
But what if
shit
your
is
child
wrong.
ends up
The
being that
shit
way?
is wrong. The
What if
shit
your
is
child turns
wrong.
to be that way? What do you do?
What do you mean?
What if your
You know,
child turns out to be one of them?
let
That's
me tell you, let me tell you something. Children don't turn out to be gay.
some children have been molested and that's why they're gay. That's at least some of the people that I know that are gay. Some of their stories are that they were molested by family members. It's different reasons why people end up being that way. Some people chose to be gay because, like
When
my
you
female friends say,
and if you're
it's a choice.
molested and you're gay, that was a choice.
Yeah.
That was a choice. You see,
I'm just somebody. I've always been a fan of the underdog, and I'm just gonna. I mean, if you
I'm
not
not, you know what? I'm
evil,
a fan of Jesus.
that too, definitely. But if you're evil and toxic and all of that, I don't care. But if your life decisions is different than mine and it's legal or whatever you got going on, I don't worry about that. So
But
I just
that's the thing, it just
I just
became
can't do
legal.
it.
It wasn't legal. And I do have a problem with it. And I have a problem with it because, as I said, it doesn't stay in the bedroom,
What's that?
you know, and it does affect.
I
When
mean, but
my
they
3-year-old great
used to be
grandson
able
looks
to
at me and say,
handle
why these
intimacy too.
motherfucking men holding hands? It does affect my life because it just affected his. So that shit about it don't affect my life, that's bullshit. It does. It really does. And
Hey,
I see
I
you working with the truth. I'm reading her
let it,
comments.
let it,
Each his
let it
own.
go. Yeah.
It is what it is.
You
been in the
know,
bushes,
I
but he didn't
really,
know better.
like I said, I don't care what, what y'all doing, but you ain't got to be so open with it, and that's what I don't like.
But
You
heterosexual
know,
And
people
that
are
and,
open with
and,
their
and,
stuff too.
and
I mean,
now,
heterosexual couples do a lot of
now
because
you're
different things
trying to,
with their
like
too.
somebody said, you try,
heterosexual relationships are natural.
yeah,
They're natural.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, they're trying to, like who that said in the comments, they trying to shove it down our throats. No, I don't want to hear Dwayne Wade talking about his
His
damn
goddamn son is a
kid
fucking girl.
is a
Fuck out of
girl.
here with that
That's
shit.
what he wanted, and that's what he's doing. I don't want to hear that mess, because how in the hell they know who they are at that age,
Yeah,
So
it's a lot of
don't
things that's
don't
not good
be
for our
trying to,
children. I mean, seriously, it's
yeah,
a lot. That
messing with
may
the
be
truth.
one thing for
Yeah,
some people, but it's a lot of stuff out here that's not good for our children that we see
yeah.
out in public. That's why
And
you got to
so
keep those lines of communication and just talk to your kids
yeah,
and teach them and hope that they
yeah,
go the right way because a lot 9 times out of 10, kids is gonna instill things in them. They're gonna go the direction that they choose to go anyway, and that's
And
always
that
a
is
possibility.
correct.
What
That
you
is
hate,
correct.
just
yeah.
because you feel so strongly about it, they may end up that way to teach you something about how you feel about that.
Oh, sweetheart, God would never do that to me.
You never know.
Okay.
You can't say never.
I absolutely know. Mine are grown and ain't none of them gay.
Yeah.
Never know. I've always
Well,
had this
I have
conversation.
them in my family.
Yeah, I have some in
I
my
love
family
them.
too.
But
I
they
have
don't.
them in my family too. They
They
ain't my
they
kids
don't.
though.
They you know they don't put it all in our faces and stuff. But like I said, kids need to be kids.
True.
Not being taught,
You can be a girl if you want to be a girl. No, you can't. You was born a boy. I will accept it the day that a child is born and the doctor pronounces them gay or bisexual. How about that? That shit is unnatural. It is against nature. Let's not even bring God into it. It's against nature, period. Okay?
Yeah.
The anus is not a sexual
don't shove
orifice.
it down my throat. And I just can't believe that kids, can make that type of decision. I just don't believe that. Yeah.
I don't understand a lot of it, but I'm just like, it is what it is. It's a lot of terrible things that kids shouldn't be exposed to. It's a lot of things that none of us should see, but this is the world that we living in now, unfortunately. And it's only getting worse, unfortunately. It's a lot of crap going on. It's crazy. It's crazy, but I just have a different view on that. So we can agree to disagree on that one.
Oh yeah. Like I say,
I mean, now we don't have to agree, but it is unnatural. That's a fact.
But you do get
that's biology.
People that say, they was born like that.
And I agree with that. I do agree with that.
God made Adam and Eve, not even
listen to me.
I used to say all of those things until I started getting to people that were that way and just listening to them.
No, listen to me, April. Hold on, April. Hold on. Because you're talking to somebody who studied the Bible for 12 years. So when they go to that and they talk all of that, what is a eunuch? Do you know what a eunuch is? And Jesus speaks about it in the Bible. Because they had gay people then. And God said, there are eunuchs who are born eunuchs.
Hey.
They are eunuchs who have turned themselves into eunuchs for their own satisfaction.
Okay.
And there are eunuchs who've made themselves eunuchs for my edification. And a eunuch is a man or woman. Well, he was talking about a man that does not lay with a woman.
I agree. That's how I was raised.
Yeah, we miss you, Shy.
And he said there were those that were born that way. That's in the Bible.
Right. I agree. Trust me. I
absolutely believe. I believe that people are born gay. I believe that. But all these motherfuckers out here, they wasn't born that way. It was a choice.
Yeah, for a lot of people was a choice. That's what I was trying to say. Like some females I know that turned that way. You're right. They weren't. Some people were so hurt by the opposites, by being with the man, they turned to women. For some people, it is a choice. I think it's lots of different reasons why people are the way they are. And I've just met a little bit of everybody.
I never wanted none of them women to get a hold of my ass. They say they'll turn your ass out.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. If that's your choice, that's your choice. I'm just like, I don't fear them. I'm not homophobic. I don't mind being around them. That's their choice. Whatever they have to go through, and whatever, when they answer to the Lord for whatever, it's not gonna be a conversation that includes Melanie. That's all I'm saying.
But see, this is what I'm saying now. The kids that are coming up today, they're gonna think this stuff is normal, and it's not. And so it's weird. That's gonna be their way, if they want to do men, if they want to do women, if they want to be bi-tri, shit, I'm waiting on something else to come out. And then when they had them surgeries, You
Now that I don't, oh goodness, I don't understand that. And again, that's just
yeah,
something I have to. I mean, I have my opinion about that too. That's
yeah,
weird. My thing is, if you're gonna be gay, why you can't just be okay? Be a gay man. Why do you have to be a gay man to dress like a female? Some of that
yeah,
stuff is. I mean, it's all confusing, and as you know, it's all confusing. But at the end of the day, for me, I just don't, I try not to judge them and I just try to just let people be who they're gonna be. Love is love. If they love a man, a woman love, that's them. I mean, gone on past it.
yeah,
It's I get what y'all saying.
yeah.
It's
But
hard.
like I
My kids
say,
are grown now, so
whatever they do, that's their business. I
right,
have them in my family. I don't care. Um,
right.
but I don't think that this stuff should be taught.
I
In
have them in my
school.
family too. I just try
No
to have an open
bathrooms.
mind because I would never want my kids to feel like, oh, that's okay. Say they feel that they are. I would never want them to be afraid to tell me that and to feel like they wouldn't have my love and support. So I just
Yeah,
try to keep an open mind about the
yeah,
things. That's my views on
yeah. Well, like I say, I have them in my family. I love and support them.
it. Right.
And so,
I mean, because the
it
world, I
is
mean, there's so
what it
many
is.
people in the world that hate them anyway. So I don't
Yeah,
want to be another person that's hating somebody because they're
yeah,
different. You have people that are slow and mentally challenged. I've always taught my kids to just because, you have the popular clique, you have people that are not so popular. Don't run with
right.
people that you think is all popular. Everybody, treat people how you would want to be treated. That's
Guys, can
just
you hear
my
me?
mindset
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
Can you guys hear me? Okay, I got
yeah,
Yes,
knocked out
ma'am.
of the show for
yeah,
some reason. Okay. I'm sorry. Go
yeah.
ahead. I didn't mean to
But
interrupt.
you know, um, like I said, I just cannot believe a 10 or 11-year-old boy would say they want to be a girl.
I
I
can
just,
believe that. I can believe that. But what I'm saying is a lot of these kids are just doing shit because it's popular.
Exactly. And it's a fad to some and experimenting. For some, it's a fad.
Exactly.
For some, it's serious. It's all kind of variables to that.
Exactly. But now I do believe that if you're really gay, you're born that way. You're telling me, April, you've never seen a kid, and I'm going to make this story really quick. When Michaela was about 4 years old, I had a birthday party. My ex-husband's nieces and stuff came. And I asked my daughter, I said, whose little boy is that? She said, what little boy? I said, the little boy with the braids. She says, Mom, that's a girl. No, it wasn't. And this baby was like 4 or 5 years old. And I said to myself, gay.
Yeah,
She's
you can see
19.
it.
yeah,
You
You
can
can
see
see it.
it. You can see it in them.
You can see it in
When they're
people.
born that way, they're born that way. And you can see it in them.
Yep, you can definitely see it in people. Sometimes you see it in them before they see it in themselves. Some people are struggling
Absolutely.
with it in
yeah.
silence. And I've ran across
Absolutely.
that a lot.
Oh,
Even
black
with the
girl
people, with the
beauty.
people.
Hey, we
And
got
she's 20 years
our
old today and gay as
our
she can be.
challenge tomorrow. Um, read Black Girl Beauty comment.
All of the forced acceptance tells our children they can do whatever, whenever. Yes,
Yeah, and that's what
absolutely.
I'm
And
saying.
I hate the forced acceptance because why is it that you have to violate my rights in order to have yours? Why
Oh,
do you trample over my rights in order to have yours? Now they've made it so with these gay people, we don't even have religious protections anymore, which was guaranteed to us by the Constitution.
yeah.
It's
It's a
Hey,
sad.
lot.
It's
y'all can
sick.
keep talking. I've got to run downstairs real fast.
Mute your phone.
Okay.
It's sad. It's sick. It's just, it has just fucked up the nation, period. Now it's gone from that, you know, they're not just gay and lesbian anymore. They're transgender. They're queer. Now they're non binary. I don't identify with any sex. That's some straight bullshit. That is some demonic, evil ass bullshit.
Gay people are some of the happiest people in this world. I love being around a bunch of gay people. They some happy go. I'm sorry, they some happy, optimistic people. Some of them. It's some evil people in every group, but I'm sorry, a lot of them. It's some. I've met some really cool people, and then just to get to know them. I mean, their personal reasons is their personal reasons or whatever. Like I said, I just try to keep an open mind. I do have love for everybody. I don't like being around people that are toxic, evil, and just I definitely would never be around say, oh, he molested so and so. It's okay. He's been rehabilitated. That I don't believe in. I don't believe people who
You
molest
don't
children should
believe
be free.
you
I
don't
don't believe
believe you don't believe
pedophiles
in
should be rehabilitated.
rehabilitation. You don't
No,
believe in
because
rehabilitation. Okay.
no. Once you take a child's innocence, they got to deal with that forever. So why should you be set free? If you murder a cop, you get life or the death penalty. So why should a child molester get out of jail? Three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times for the same crime and get to register as a sex offender. I don't feel that's right. I feel like they should be gone forever. Be it you kill their ass or you leave their ass in jail for life because our kids are at risk with these people on the street.
Oh,
I
but they're
should
not at
I don't know
risk
somebody.
with all these gay motherfuckers running around.
I don't work. You know what? I would not leave my child with some I would not leave my child in the company of someone like that. Can they be around them when and I'm with them? Yes. But will I just leave them with them? No. That's a personal choice. You got to protect your children. You got to be smart about that. Just because I know people don't mean I'm going to leave my kids with you. A heterosexual person is just as dangerous as a gay person is. Ain't nobody exempt. That's just how I feel. One person is not gay, straight, whatever. Nobody is you. There's distrust in every sex, gender, creed, color. I'm sorry. You have to just
I'm
be
not
smart.
I wasn't saying that, as a sexual thing.
Oh wow, I'm reading Indigo's comment. I've heard middle school kids say that too. That it's cool to be bi. Some of these people again are watching stuff. They are being influenced. It's a lot. It's many different reasons why this stuff is going on. It's crazy. You see cartoons with this stuff on. It's more stuff that these kids are
There's only
exposed
one
to than what
reason
we
that this
were.
shit is going on, and that's Obama. That's the only reason. That's the only
It-
reason.
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff being seen that I don't recall seeing when I was a child. Not all of this stuff like we see, but again, I just try to keep an open mind. It's crazy.
I'm not open to any of that. I'm not open.
And just give your, I mean, you just got to give your kids the tools and instill the values so they ain't out here acting like these crazy Negroes on YouTube that seem like nobody taught them anything. I mean, seriously.
I'm
Right.
thankful I'm not raising a child.
I'm glad my child rearing days are over. Thank God. It was
I
hard
I
enough.
am I am so thankful I am not raising a child. I'm thankful mine are grown and heterosexual. I am, you know.
Okay, how do you feel about interracial dating? Do you think that's weird or how do you feel about interracial dating?
I'm interracial.
Okay. Just wonder because people have issues with that too, and I'm just like, I don't. A lot of people be like, you should date your within your color group or whatever. That's a tough topic as well. Just asking.
Is it really? I never thought it was a tough topic.
Some people
Um,
have a problem with. I personally don't. Like one of my daughters has a boyfriend that's of a different race. I don't have a problem, but for a while she didn't want to say anything because she worried about how her dad felt. But I'm just like, it's no, we're cool with it. I just wondered. Some people struggle with that too.
no, because I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I've never had a problem with it. That I think is a preference. To
Right.
me, I've always felt that who you date is a preference, be it their
Right.
skin color, their height, their weight. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I
It
just
is
feel like
a
that about
preference.
everything. That's
It's
true.
it's a preference. Some people like tall men, some people like short men, some people like light men, some people like dark men. You know what I'm saying? It's a preference. That's all it is,
Right.
you know. And I've never had a problem with it. Um, April and I were just talking about this the other day, and she was like, "Oh my God, I wish, your mother were alive so I could talk to her because I wonder what it was like way back then to be in an interracial relationship."
Right.
You know, uh, and going back to what's normal, you know, that
Right.
was my normal. You know what I'm saying? My dad was white. All of
Oh
my uncles'
wow.
wives were black. You know what I'm saying? It was my normal.
Hold on, I'm reading a comment. Take R. Kelly, give us back Tupac. My man's mother has been referring to me as that skinny white bitch for 7 years. That's so rude. That is so rude.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait.
Take I'm reading Take R.
My
Kelly.
man's mother has been referring to me as that skinny white bitch for 7 years.
That is so mean.
I am going to refrain. I must absolutely refrain from that.
I don't think it should matter. Like you said, it's a preference. I mean, it's a preference. People should be able to date who they want. Oh wow, hold on. Sorry, I was reading some of these comments.
Girl, Molly said that is so mean. They already have. Okay. Um. Yeah, I've never had a problem with interracial dating. I don't care who you date as long as they're not an idiot. I have a problem with idiots,
Me too.
no matter what color they are. I
That is
just, I just have a problem with idiots. I don't care, who you date, but I have my prejudices as well. But that's me.
think I'm just a free spirit. Unless it's affecting me directly, I just really don't pay too much attention to a lot of stuff. Many things to get angry about, and I just feel like life is too short. Live and
I'm
let
not
live.
listen, I'm not angry about it. Don't get it twisted. I'm
Right.
not angry about it, but it does concern me
Yeah, some
because
different things bother different
I
people.
have grandchildren. So yeah, it concerns me greatly, especially when you as a goddamn government take
See what
away.
Lovely Bree just said. I agree. No sin is better or worse than the other. That's just how I feel too. I agree with you, Lovely Bree.
And you know what, lovely big Bree, that's just incorrect. People say that all the time, but that's just not correct. Because if you read the Bible, it tells you there's sin and there's abominations. So no, they're not all the same. All sins are not the same. There's sin and there's abominations, and they're not equal.
Hold on one second.
Oh,
Okay.
respect my opinion. I'm not finna go there with you.
Hold
Okay,
on.
we're gonna be safe with these interracial relationships.
Hey, we just talking. It's different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes for different folks. I just don't. I just, I have friends that won't date outside of their race either, and I just feel like it's so limiting. You know,
Right.
it's just it's. I can't imagine being limited that way. I can only date black men. Hell, where the good ones at? They're already
They out
married to
there.
somebody, right?
They out there.
Already with somebody. I prefer white men. I always have. Not that I won't date a black man. That's just my preference.
Okay, got you, got you.
I mean, I have dated black men. I've never married one though, but I have dated black men. I just white men are my preference.
I'm not against dating a white person or anybody outside of my race. I dated just very little. I'm married. I've been married. It'll be, how long I've been married? I've been married 13 years, but with the same person for 25 years. We've been married for 13 and together for 25. So.
And that's a great thing because most people who stay together 10 years or more and don't get married, when they get married, it usually doesn't work out.
Right.
So
I
that's
wouldn't
a
have
really
married
great
young.
thing.
Like when I saw the comment, I'm like, "Oh, you've been married since 15." I wouldn't have. You don't know who you are at that age. I was 33. We were together already for 13 years before we decided to get married. If we would have got married in our 20s, trust me, we would have been divorced because we were immature and we had to go through our shit. Seriously.
Yeah, everybody does. And I think that's why, you know, um a lot of people who get married young, I think that's why, it's because people grow. They
Hmm.
change. You understand? You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You're a grown woman. You know,
Right.
um, your goals change, your ideals change, things change.
Exactly. You have to find out who you are first.
You
It's
got to
very
find out who
true.
you are. People evolve, and sometimes you don't evolve in the same damn direction.
Exactly. Exactly.
You
And it's
know,
funny. I didn't plan to have kids or get married. This was God's plans for me. So people all the time they like, oh, I'm like, what are you on about? I didn't map my life. It says in the Bible, it was written. This is my story. I didn't plan for any of this. Like I said, being losing my virginity at 14, I didn't plan for that, but I feel like it was all a plan because I already had two kids when my mother passed. Who knows what kind of lifestyle I would have had if I wasn't a mother. Being a mother made me mature and it grounded me and it made me want a better life and not to be just out here acting like these what Angie call them super Negroes on YouTube with no
but
purpose.
see, that's because you had a great foundation from your mother. You
It
understand?
was some messed
So,
up stuff, Lady Leisure. I had to keep it real. It was some messed up stuff. I came up in the environment where there was drug abuse and alcohol abuse. I chose not to do that. It was chaos in my household, but I also had a grandmother. I had aunties. I had friends. I had people that had stable lives. So I saw bad. I saw good. I mean, as a child, I didn't have a choice to what environment I was in. When I
exactly,
became an adult, I created my environment. People was like, "Well, you
exactly.
can't run from chaos." Yes, I can, and yes, I did, and yes, I made sure I did not allow my children to be in the type of environment. My mother did her best though until I became a parent. That's when I understood that my mother did her best. She
That's
wasn't
when we all
perfect.
understand. That's
Yeah,
when we all understand.
she did her best. I'm just like, so I don't judge her and I don't fault my parents. They did their best. People always saying with these victims, where were the parents? You think my mother was saying it was okay for me to be having sex? No, she
At
was not.
14, of course not.
No,
Of
not at
course
all.
not.
But was
You
she with
know,
me all the time? She had to work and provide just like my father did. These parents, I mean, you can't always say it's on the parents. Do I believe some parents are at fault for some things? Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is the world that we live in.
it is the world that we live in, and it's really sad. And it's just, something, there has to be another shift. Things have shifted in the absolute wrong direction. There has to be a shift. I don't believe I'll live to see it, but there has to be a shift back to normalcy.
It does need to be. It's sad that you look at older women here on these YouTube streets and stuff and how they follow after these men that are abusive and emptying their pockets. I'm like, how are you the age that you are and you can't see a con artist conning you out of your damn money?
Thank you.
At a certain age,
First
you
of
should be able to
all,
see that.
at any age, because the one thing I have never been, it is two men in this world I'm gonna give my money to. My daddy, he dead, and my son.
I
I'm
know
not
that's right.
giving my money to no man.
Thank you. At all.
You know,
Buying
you
attention,
know,
buying attention for somebody that really don't care. All they want is your money. It's just like that's crazy.
I'm from the old school. I believe the men are supposed to provide. You know, I'm old
Absolutely.
school about some things. You know what I'm saying? And some things I'm not.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
I believe that a man's job is to provide for his damn family.
Exactly.
Now, is that to say that I don't work or chip in if I got to chip in? No. But I'll be
Mhm.
damned if I'm going to work and a nigga sitting at home playing video games.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Or it's dropping me off at work and you in my
And
car
you
all
in
day.
my car, thank
Mm-mm.
you.
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
And I'm sorry, I have to. You said give your money to your dad. I'm sorry, I told my son because I have three girls and a boy. But I've always told my son, I'm not taking care of
Oh,
no grown ass man. If
me
that was gonna
too.
be the case, I would have stayed with your father. You gonna? I tell my kids, if you're out here and you doing what you're supposed to do and you need help, I can help you. But you're not gonna sit around and not do nothing. That no, that's not gonna happen.
I have three girls and a boy too.
That is, I had to, yeah, that's it. I tell you what, it's nothing like a mother's love for her son. These girls are some sassy little characters, but oh my goodness.
Nothing like a
It
mother. And you know what? And I
is,
tell you
it's
something else,
different
Penny.
having a son.
Listen, it is different. And I'll tell you something else that I hope you haven't experienced and you never will. It ain't a man in the world that can break your heart like your son.
That's true. That is true. That is very true. He's 26 and we've been through our share of issues, but I tell you, he's learning and growing. I done been through a
Well,
lot with all of my
he's
children.
still really young.
Yes,
And you know,
he is.
boys are slower.
They are very.
They are.
And
You know
he's a
that.
mama's boy. His sisters call him that all the time. Like, oh, you such a mama's boy.
Yeah,
I'm
my son too. You
like,
know,
he
my
is a
son.
mama's boy.
Listen, my son's 40 years old. He still calls me mommy.
Oh.
And my daughters look at him like, you are such a wuss.
Yes.
You know,
My daughters do the same with my son. That is
the
funny.
last time they were all here, because all of my, well, not all of my kids live out of state. My youngest one still lives here, but all of my other children all live out of state. They all live in different states.
Okay.
And they were here about a month or so ago. And when my youngest daughter came in, and my son and I were sitting at the dining room table, and he had scooted his chair over and he was saying something to me, and she came in and he said, did she just walk in and not speak? And I said, oh, she had to go to the bathroom. She came out the bathroom with a pair of scissors and talking about, here, boy, cut the cord.
That is funny. It's something about those sons. They are mama's boys. It's okay as long as they out there handling their business.
Exactly. It is okay. It
Yep.
is really okay. You know, I don't have a problem with, because yeah, those girls are sassy, man.
They really are. They
They
really
are sassy and they will give you a run.
Yes, they will. And I tell you what, being my first child born was a girl. And I was so, like I said, I had her when I was 15. I was so afraid of her doing the same things, but I had to calm myself down. My poor child is 29. She just like, Mama, you scare me so much. I'm not trying to mess with nobody. She said, I'm going to wait on Jesus to tell me which direction to go. I said, I ain't mad at you.
Okay.
But she needs to test drive something. You need to do something.
Right, you know.
I'm like, don't
But
say you waiting for
listen,
marriage.
I'm
You need
back.
to test drive
as
something.
my mother used to say, shit, try on the shoes if you're not gonna buy them. Hell, at least try them on.
Yes, my
You know.
grandmother used to be like, you gotta drive a car before you buy it. You just can't hop in it and make that purchase, and you don't know what you're getting. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mama say, shit, try the damn shoes on before you buy them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
How old are your babies?
Yeah. Okay. What are we
Take R.
going?
Kelly said it goes back to what you see as normal. No, normal is normal. It's not what I see as normal.
Yeah.
It's what normal is.
Yeah.
Okay? When you are born a boy or a girl. On rare occasions, you can be born with both sex organs. Okay?
Yeah.
And then
What do
they
you
make a
I forgot what do
decision
you
at
call
that
those
point.
people again? More with the
Uh
morphodites or something?
yeah,
That is some ain't
hermaphrodites.
it weird that people can actually be born like that? The world is so complicated. When
Yeah,
I first learned about that people were born with twos, oh my goodness, that threw me for a loop. I'm like, wow, that's real. I've even
yeah,
even have you seen people with six fingers and different little stuff like that? I'm like, wow, we live in a crazy world.
I have a
I'm
granddaughter
fascinated
that
by
was
stuff.
born with 6 fingers. My granddaughter Ebony was born with six
The
fingers.
little, yeah, I was like, I know a lot of people that got that six finger. Like, wow, we live in I mean, the world is
Oh no,
different.
we had it removed when she was
Yeah,
really little.
yeah,
But
smart.
yeah, well, it's not weird to me because,
I'm
like I tell
fascinated by
people,
this.
it's a birth defect. You know, children are born with birth defects all the time. It's
Right.
just a birth defect.
yeah,
And but what kills me is that, well, they don't anymore because technology and everything and medicine is so advanced now. But they used to just choose to eliminate one of the organs at birth. Now that was interesting to me because sometimes they would eliminate the wrong one.
yeah.
Mm,
I'm
okay.
like you, respect my opinion. Life is complicated. Shit.
Yeah.
Take me to the 80s. And
Yes, the 80s
yeah,
were good
and
times.
see,
Shit,
Mhm.
and
take me to the
also
70s. Shit.
like I'm learning, you know, everybody's normal isn't my normal, you know.
Right.
So um, you know, like what we think is normal, some people don't. So, depends on how they was raised, you know. So yeah, it's too
Exactly.
much.
And that's exactly what I'm saying about R. Kelly. It's how he was raised. It was normal to him. It was normal to him as a child. It was normal to him as a young adult. It was normal to him as a grown ass man.
Yeah,
That's
It
so
it
sad. I mean, reading his book, he went through a lot.
yeah,
That's oof,
yeah,
that's
so, and then being allegedly a product of incest. How do we know how that affected him mentally?
yeah, yeah,
I
You know what
believe
I
it
mean?
affected him mentally. If you look in his eyes, I notice he wears glasses a lot in his pictures, but the pictures that he don't, you can see something. He's a gift and a curse, definitely, but there's something off. There's something very off with him, and it's just really sad that how many people just enabled him and how many people took advantage of him, and that's
It
sad if
is.
he didn't have anything else to as an example. That's oof,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah,
He is definitely a very sick man, and he definitely needs help. And you would think that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, nope, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They haven't have they gotten him any therapy while he's in jail? I'm like, or they just got him waiting to go to trial, and he's just because you could tell he was when he was on that call and the judge stopped him from talking. He was about to perform. I heard it in his voice. He was about
Yes.
to go Gail King. I'm just like, they gonna let
I'm
him speak on
telling
this
you.
show. He's about to make
I'm
himself
telling you,
look
he was
worse than
definitely
he did
about
in
to
that
Gail
video.
King her. Absolutely.
He was ready. He was ready for it too, and he was disappointed when she shut that down quick. I'm like, wow, that would have really been bad, really bad.
Yeah, it would have been very bad.
Steve got his shit off expeditiously, didn't he? When he came
He
out with that news.
was popping it off.
Yes.
yeah,
I was like, are you serious? What kind of call is this we on? I'm trying to work and put my customer on hold and stuff. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
yeah.
And Nicole,
Because
now
to me,
that's not fair.
Yes, I knew she was about to get it because she was like, hold on, who is this? Who's speaking? And then the other Speedy Gonzalez that was what is it Farinelli or something? He was speaking
Yeah,
so
Farinella.
damn fast. I'm like, what the hell? She was like, slow down. That call was crazy, and it's only
yeah,
gonna get worse.
It is only going to
yeah.
get worse. I can't
And
wait for the
see,
pretrial
what I
conference.
took away from that trial is, they didn't want to follow the instructions of Steve.
It's
So,
sad that this late in the game, nobody has prepared him for reality. And this is, you can tell by his behavior. He hasn't been prepared. He really thinks that he's not in trouble and this is all going to just go away.
That is because he is a narcissist.
That's
yeah,
sad.
It's because he's narcissistic. It's not because
yeah.
no one has prepared him. He think he's smarter than people. He think that he can con them. You understand? He's narcissistic.
He got the wrong one today because she was like, hold up. Mm-mm. Have you talked to your lawyers? Yeah, she stopped that real quick.
Well, Joy is slow. Wait, respect my opinion says Robert has multiple personality disorder. Yes, he does. I
I
believe that
believe
too.
that. Trapped
I
in the
still
closet
can't
Thursday.
understand why Joy's still there. Well, Joy is
I,
mentally delayed. Joy is slow. And people always say that, oh, they can leave. They can't leave.
I can
You know,
believe that. Hold
if
on.
you've
Who's the
never
star
been
person?
brainwashed, these girls were brainwashed
Wait, somebody put Joyce there because the life with him is better than her life with her parents has to be. That's a lie. Who the hell would want to be with any man in any relationship? What normal person would want to be in a relationship where you can't talk to your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, your friends? That's bullshit. That's abuse. I'm sorry. Nobody has seen her since her last TMC video when she came out and spoke against that Patreon. That is not normal. And nobody saw her or Azriel or whoever while they was in a relationship with this man. That's not
Oh,
normal.
wow.
Y'all need to go somewhere with that.
yeah,
That's crazy. That's not normal behavior. You
I
don't, just because
agree.
you're in a relationship with somebody does not mean that you got to wear sweats and be held up captive somewhere because somebody is a celebrity. It's other celebrities besides him, and we see who
You
they
got
dating.
you walk outside, you got to look at the ground. You can't
Yeah,
talk to men, all that
can't
old
talk to
crazy ass
men.
shit. That's
But they
not
think that's
normal.
normal. They and people love. Why? What's wrong with loving somebody's music? Nobody knows what these celebrities do when they get off a stage. Hell,
You
I
better
love
know it.
Beyonce and Beyonce too. But hell, if they get charged with some shit, you think I'm gonna be on YouTube acting crazy? I don't know these motherfuckers in real life.
For real.
Wow.
All I know is they got more money than me, but they could be anybody's capable of anything. I don't know why they put that man on a pedestal like that. That is crazy. His music is not on trial. He is.
Right.
Period. That's
If
crazy.
you listen, and I say this to April all the time. If you look at the majority of people who support him and they make comments and they say, well, I was 14 and my man was 20 something, or I was 16 and he was 40. You understand? It is because they don't see anything wrong with what he does.
Right. And that's what it is for a lot of them. That's crazy. Again,
That is
I
what it
believe
is for a
me.
lot of them. They
That's
don't
crazy.
see anything wrong. Well, my mama was with my daddy when my mama was 13. My daddy was 4. They think that shit is
Mm-mm.
okay.
That's not okay. And as a 14-year-old, like I said, losing my virginity, I wouldn't have been sleeping with no 40-year-old man. I shouldn't have been sleeping with nobody, but no damn 40-year-old man was about to have me in his house doing nothing to me. No. That's crazy. 14, you're not even mentally stable to be having sex with people. You immature as hell. I'm not gonna say I was
Star,
wrong.
Star,
That's crazy.
she loves him really. Let me ask you something.
That girl's probably aching missing her family.
How do you love somebody that makes you have sex with men and women and you don't want to?
Exactly.
How do you love somebody that punishes you like a child, locks you in a room, won't let you come out, tells you can't eat, that if I buy you clothes, you got to have sex with 10 people?
It's
What's to
not
love?
normal.
What's to love?
Yeah.
That is not love. That is control. That is abuse. That's horrible. It's horrible. What man that loves you and you're in a relationship with your grandfather dies and doesn't allow you to go to the funeral? That is not love and it's not normal.
Or your brother's graduation?
Right.
Sidbo said, that's not love, it's passion.
That's
That's a
not
cult.
passion.
That's
Really?
a cult. Period.
That's not passion. That's not passion.
Yeah.
We don't even know if she's okay. Nobody has seen her nowhere. And then people want to get on YouTube talking about, oh, they was loving the lifestyle, driving his car. Where? When? The only pictures y'all
When
can
he was
talk
in
about
jail
is the
one time.
TMZ videos. Only thing they can talk
One
about is his
time
face.
on Joy's
His,
birthday, he
right,
let them take a car and go out. One
right.
Someone
time.
says,
Out
why
of
do
how
you
many
think she
years?
is
That is not
there?
normal. That is not normal. They
She's
can't even,
there because she's slow, because she's brainwashed. That's why she's there.
and they probably want to use her to testify on his behalf,
Oh,
but
they
that's
would
not going
never
to help
use her
either.
to they would never use her to testify. They would never use her to testify.
I thought she would have been home first. It's sad. I feel very bad for her family that they still don't have contact and can't see her. That's just horrible. That is horrible.
You know, you don't do you think that do you think that Joycelyn is living in this $4,000 a month condo by herself, free to do what she wants? Do you really think that?
Because she's definitely not. And Star, would you be comfortable away from your family and not able to talk to nobody and see them ever?
You don't think she still has handlers? Like, seriously?
Wow.
It's not normal at all.
Yeah.
Even with them being shown a photo, TMZ had that video when they were all at his concerts. Every last one of them were in hats and sweatpants. What woman
Big
or
ass
anybody is
sweatpants
going to a
to a
concert
concert.
in that
Exactly.
big
That's
stuff?
exactly what I said. Every last one of them.
You going to get your
Standing
hair
at the
done,
stage
your
in them
nails
big ass
done?
clothes, them big
Yes,
ass jogging suits. It's hot as hell outside.
looking a mess. Boy, when the concerts coming into town, I've been to several R. Kelly concerts. I didn't wear no sweatsuit, and I sure wasn't up in there with my hair not done and all of that. Come on now.
And one
Mm,
none of them other girls there in no sweatsuits except for his.
exactly.
Should you go to a concert, you get shitty sharp.
Okay, the
Exactly.
independent thinker, read his comment.
Can Becker and Farinella practice law in Illinois with Greenberg and Leonard off the case?
I think in the
Yes.
federal cases they can't, right?
They can do it anywhere. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on, they saying Chicago Fed case starts the September 13th. I didn't know they had a date for the Chicago case yet.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
But they're
They
thinking
don't
that's going
care.
to get pushed back. They're thinking that because, you know, it's not enough time between that case and the New York case because the New York case starts in September.
Wow.
So they'll probably change the date for the Chicago case because
I
they're
hope
shipping him to New York. So,
he gonna shit bricks when he gets to New York. I hope they got a pastor visiting him on a regular basis because he need all the faith and prayer he can get. That man is gonna lose his mind if he ain't already lost it. This is crazy.
yeah, New York is wow.
They said
That's
it's real.
probably one of the worst goddamn lockups that in the federal government in the United States.
That's why they trying to hold him in Chicago for as long as they can.
Well, no, they're holding him in Chicago for as long as he can for his appearances in the Chicago case because that's supposed to be coming up in August. But he has to leave by August. He has to be in New York by August 9th. And his trial is supposed to start here in August 13th.
Wow. Yeah. Read what Sid Bowden put.
Passion is a desire which is not right because of someone's wants. No, that's not what passion is. That's not what passion is.
Okay. They said, okay, think. And yeah, allegedly, new attorneys are coming in. Yeah. 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 New York, um, Lady of Leisure, um, Let me see. Sidbo said New York is nasty. Indigo says my grandmother was married at 15 to a 20-year-old when she was 92, suffering from dementia. She was saying having sex, marrying at that age was rape. Wow.
That's because that's what it is.
Yeah. Lady Alicia, drop your theory on what's going on.
I told you, girl, this is all, you know, this is all it's all strategy for the appeal. They're setting up the appeal. It's all strategy to set up the
Yeah.
appeal.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think this was well planned out. I think it
Yeah.
was well planned out.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Indigo at 92, she said that.
That's
Yeah,
what he said.
I can believe that that's what your grandmother said because
I
when
believe it too because I remember when my great grandmother died saying a bunch of shit. Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. I absolutely believe it.
yeah,
And you think about that at 92, that's something that stayed with her entire life.
yeah, yeah, wow, yeah, wow, wow, yeah, this is like I said, we got to come up with a name. um so what did we have so far? Surviving Aunt
We had
Dottie.
surviving Ann Donnelly, but I like surviving Auntie Anne.
Yeah,
I like that one. I
yeah,
like them both, but I like surviving Auntie Anne better.
yeah,
That shit is hilarious to me.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, Black Beauty. I'm not Black Girl Beauty. Well planned. Hey, Black Girl Beauty. I don't think I saw you in here.
yeah.
Yes, it was well
I
planned
think
out.
I'm battling her. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, anything anybody else want to talk about? Yeah, we done we done talked about a lot, but yeah, gay kids. And,
Absolutely. Respect my opinion. Says I think Greenberg and the attorneys pre-planned it. Yes,
oh, so
absolutely.
you think
It's
all of this
all
is
to set up
planned?
the appeal. Yes, it's
Oh,
all to set up the appeal.
yeah. Oh,
It's
okay.
all to set up the appeal. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they all in on it. Of
Wow.
course, they're all in on it. Yes, even Robert. You know, I, April and I argue about this all the time. I am absolutely, completely convinced that Robert calls every goddamn shot. I do not for a moment believe that anybody is convincing him to do a goddamn thing. You understand? They are
Yeah.
presenting their strategy. He's agreeing or disagreeing, but I believe Robert is calling the damn shots.
Wow. Yeah. I don't believe that. Yeah. 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 At this point, shit, I don't know what to believe. God damn it. All of this shit. Like I said, who writing the goddamn script? You know, who's writing the script for this
Shit,
shit?
a comedian.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I
Do
want
you
to know.
think Joe will go home if she is charged and in jail for life? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hey, Black Girl Beauty, what categories do you want to do? Dance songs from the 80s, the 70s? I mean, What do you want to do? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Excuse me.
uh,
Girl, Melanie said her phone is on the charger.
okay. But
You
uh,
know, I don't.
the Savages, they did so much talking about Joy, telling the world, that she had what's the what's the
Herpes.
yeah, said herpes and stuff like that. They airing her business out.
Yeah. And you know, that video that I saw them, the way they,
Yeah,
oh my God. I'm sorry. If my daughter's girlfriend came to me and said, your daughter was raped, right? I'm not gonna yell and scream at her and demand answers in every detail. You know what I'm saying? The way that they treated that girl, oh my God.
yeah,
Oh, so you had sex with a girl too, huh? That's what you wanted to do? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
yeah. Like, yeah,
It was the most abusive shit verbally I'd ever seen.
yeah, yeah.
Here your daughter walks in. You've been told that this
Okay,
grown ass man
yeah,
has been forcing her into
okay,
threesomes,
yeah.
and you
Uh,
want to know how many times she
yeah,
did it.
yeah, yeah,
I'm sorry. I've said this from the beginning. I'll say it to the end.
yeah.
I think those parents wanted money. I'm talking
Hey,
about the
let
savages.
Girl Beauty send that list to me. Yeah, I'll check my Facebook.
You
Yeah,
know, I think they wanted her home because they thought she was a money train. I don't think they really wanted. I think that's the only reason they wanted her back. Because look, after all the press died down, they've been hollering about getting her back since. Where they at?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Now
don't
that the
think
cameras are not rolling, where are they trying to get their child?
that's what I'm saying.
He been locked up 2
Oh,
goddamn
okay.
years. Where are they?
Yeah,
This would be the time,
yeah.
if there were ever any
Okay.
time,
All right.
these past 2 years that he's been locked up would be the time to storm wherever the fuck she at and go get your
Yeah.
kid.
Uh-huh.
Haven't heard a goddamn peep.
Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Because then you're right. Exactly. This is the time now where they should be, trying to get her, find out, put the cameras. Yeah. So dude would be sitting on the ice table. Yeah.
Indigo
Oh,
Forever says, do you think R. Kelly knew Don Russell was trying to bribe Azriel? I have no clue.
yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knew he sent that goddamn bomb threat though.
Yeah.
And them goddamn letters to that attorney and them pictures. He knew that. He knew Don Russell did that.
Wow. Yeah.
But I honestly don't know if he knew
Yeah.
that he tried to bribe Azriel. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it was Don.
Yeah. Hell, they should have took the bribe because don't seem like they got no money. Shit. Yeah. If it was even offered to her.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was offered to her. Hell.
But that's what Don did, you know. And so, yeah.
Oh, you mean if it was offered by R. Kelly?
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean,
Oh,
it,
it was offered to her. It's on tape.
oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All those conversations are on tape.
Uh huh. Yeah. Just great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Sybil says who's ever around her should know better. Send her home. They're not going to send her home. They're getting paid to keep her where she is. That's their job. I mean, like, this ain't new. It's what they've always done. It's what has always been done.
Wow.
Oh, he's paying more than $3,000 for her living expenses. Her rent is over $4,000 a month.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Black Dimples. Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, uh, you know, um, all I wanted to do was just show a video of him being a compassionate man, and I never thought, uh, you know, I would be caught up in all of this stuff. And yeah, it's been it's been one. And the thing of it is, hell, the damn trial ain't even started. Shit.
Exactly. Imagine that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? It is after 8. I think it's
Yeah.
about
We're
time
gonna
we end
hurry
this
up. We're
live
gonna
because we've
end the
done about
show.
4 hours
We
now.
thank we thank everybody. Um, you know, we respect everybody opinions over here. Uh, you know, I'm not gonna, yeah, and so I'm not gonna argue with anybody. I keep my stance, and like I said,
Karen
once the,
Johnson, I don't believe any of that. None of it. None of it.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, the savages, yeah, cause they've been trying to get rich for a while, haven't they? On
Girl,
all,
they've been trying to get
yeah,
reality shows and they even started their own reality show on YouTube. I'm sorry. I see them as fucking money grabbers. I see them, that's how I see them.
yeah,
And nothing is ever going to make me change my mind
yeah, yeah,
because that's how they appeared.
yeah.
I'll never forget Tim Savage was damn near salivating when they said something to him about your. They didn't call us. I would love to do that show. I mean, we would love to do that show. Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, let's get out of
Okay.
here. I
Good night,
appreciate everybody for
everybody.
coming. I appreciate our panel guests. Thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
on.
and anybody's always welcome. Uh, everybody
Thank you,
have an
Star.
awesome night.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
have a great evening.
we appreciate you.
I actually cooked my own meal today. I
Oh
haven't
my
done that
God,
in
girl,
months.
you doing the doggone thing.
I cooked my own meal today. I haven't cooked in months since I've been home from the hospital, guys. So
Yeah. Thank
I'm gonna
you.
go enjoy my
We out.
meal. Thank you
We
guys.
out.
Lady of Leisure, I'm out.
I'm out.